know,
I'm
to
not
say
really a
what you want.
white supremacist or anything like that.
It's what? I'm sorry.
I said I'm not really a white supremacist or anything like
Oh,
that.
okay. But I suppose
Phew.
one can. I suppose one's allowed to be, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
in
mean,
this
I
country, I
guess.
mean, anyone can be what they want. I suppose, right, Lucky?
I
Well,
agree.
yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, I
Yeah.
guess it sounds like you're not trying to start any kind of trouble. You sound very reasonable, and just the picture and the
You're
name
right. I
alone can
mean,
get a lot of
Yeah, I
in
mean,
this
attention,
country, I
I
mean, anyone can be.
suppose.
it's rare I even
But
get let into a live. So
Really? Wait a minute. Are you
well, I
serious?
hesitated. I'll tell you why. Because
Really?
I
Why?
don't.
Wait.
I'll tell you, Bscoop, because I have seen others. They go in and they start saying words that are going to take down your live. He didn't
right.
do this, but people do that. As soon as you let them in, they start saying the key words, and then TikTok takes down the live.
I would say 90% of the time it's kids doing that.
Yeah.
Right. And
Teenage
so when I
kids.
heard your voice and I heard your tone, I said, "Oh, this is interesting. Okay, let's hear what it's all about." And
Yeah.
like I said, you're fine. You're just testing the limits the way that you want to, and good for you.
Well, there's certain things you can't post on here. They certainly do have censorship still, and there's words that
Oh, yeah.
Oh
so,
yeah, we've run into that.
I'm really surprised because, even with this platform, I think I've said to you a few times, I'm really surprised at how much, as far as censorship goes or violation goes, I'm really surprised at how many there are with TikTok because everyone, where this was such a go-to place, I'm thinking, oh, wow, it must be really just like you can say what you really want, but you really can't, which is
right,
really surprised me. It really did throw me for a loop. I was
right.
really, really taken back when I.
Well, what's interesting to me as far as just viewing it all as a kind of a social experiment, which social media is really, is that people are adopting these new TikTok. I'm doing air quotes, TikTok friendly words, and
Mhm.
it's I think bleeding into their everyday vocabulary.
Mm.
Things like
Oh, yeah.
unalive
Yeah.
or
Hmm.
Pew pew.
words. Pew pew, right? Pew pew.
Yeah.
Schmurder.
Yeah.
Things
And
like that.
delete.
Right. So it's interesting.
Very
It's like a
interesting way
new
to put that. Yeah.
Wow.
an evolving language is coming out of this.
Because
So
I noticed one time when I was looking at a picture on a piece of paper, I tried to like pinch it with my hands to zoom, and so it does
yeah,
bleed into our into our
Yeah.
lives. It's crazy.
like my little nephew is only just he's a year and a half old, and it's like they already understand this feature, this pinching to zoom on a
Yeah.
phone. They
Wow.
already just do it. It's like wow.
It's accelerating at a rapid pace. It's just like, whoa.
It is. It really is. We
It's
definitely
crazy.
cracked through a barrier.
I think
Well,
so.
language is always evolving. When you look at history, though, I mean, they used to say, "Where art thou?" and all that different kind of English and whatever. So it's always evolving, but
It's true.
we don't want to devolve. I guess that's we don't want to
Well,
devolve.
just looking at this time frame we're living through, is just from a historical standpoint, it seems as though the new millennia, like when we entered 2000, it seems like things really did change.
Hmm. I know. I know.
I mean,
I
on
think so. Yeah, because when was the first iPhone? Like 2007, I want to say. I think, right?
right.
Yeah. Well, YouTube just turned 20, which I couldn't believe.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. So early
So
2000. What was that? 2004, 2005 or 4 or 5.
yeah,
Was this in 2025 it turned 20?
I think just recently. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so there you go. I mean that was early in the early 2000s.
yeah, but I mean, when I always think of it, I always, you know, think of, oh, it was 10 years ago, but now it's 20. It's literally 20 since YouTube. Now, of
Right.
course, it took years for it to kind of get to be where where it was so popular, and then Google bought it. Google, and you know, here we are. Now we're on the TikTok. It's become a video platform.
I know.
have a good sense of humor just by hearing you talk.
Oh yeah, you got to have fun and enjoy. Now, have you gone on others live, or they're just not letting you in? Like, what's
Oh, sometimes I go on other lives, and if people let me on, they realize that I'm not so bad, or they ask me to change my name or picture,
really
but I don't appease that request.
right?
People are
Now,
welcome
is
to
it
not. People are welcome to not have me on. I'm not forcing anyone to have me on their live.
Exactly.
right? And are you more protesting TikTok, or are you protesting what? Other
I would,
people?
if it, I would just say it's just freedom of speech, censorship, I guess,
Yeah, in general. Yeah.
or book by its cover. I don't know.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what I'm protesting. I'm just trying to do something different.
I think you're just kind of exploring. I kind of feel like you're exploring the freedoms that we get to enjoy in this country, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, and I'm very much like George Carlin. You know, I don't think certain words should have so much power and meaning. Now,
Mhm.
yes, their words have meaning,
Yes.
but you know, to block certain words, and it's so silly in this day and age.
Your voice a little bit also reminds me of David Sedaris, who I love.
Oh, I love him too. Thank you. Well, and I hadn't heard that one before, but
You
Maybe
go.
not the tone,
I'll
but
take
the
it.
way you speak or something. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do love David Sedaris.
Well, you know, somebody thought that Bscoop there was who do they think you were?
Oh
The
yeah, Jeff
wizard,
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. They were
Oh,
convinced that he was sounded like Jeff Goldblum, and
Yeah,
this was his secret account.
right.
maybe this is Jeff Goldblum and David Sedaris, and I'm just being funny.
Wouldn't that be
Well,
something?
it could be. You might be filmed right now. You might be on hidden camera, and
No,
you'll be getting a knock at the front door any moment to sign the contract
hope I
to
don't
sign
find
the
my
release
info.
form.
Oh no,
Do you
Yeah,
like Amy Sedaris as
I do.
well?
Yeah, of
I
course.
love
Yeah,
Amy Sedaris.
she is so
All
funny.
right.
Yeah, she is. She's great.
I wish she still had that show on At Home with Amy.
I
Are you
know.
guys in California?
No, I'm in
New
Massachusetts.
England.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, wonderful. New England. That's beautiful.
It's
It's chilly
freezing.
right now. Yeah.
That's true. It's freezing, isn't it?
Are
I'm
you in
just.
California?
Yeah, I'm in California. I'm in the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
Is that now? I'm not good with the geography. Were you near the fires or
Oh
impacted?
no, far north. Yeah, far north.
Oh, okay.
I'm up in the wine country.
Oh, nice. And you love it.
I love it. Yeah, it's home. You know, that's
Oh,
fine.
for sure. Yeah.
You've been there forever, I take it.
Yep. Yep.
Wait a minute. Who wrote something? Let me see here. Oh, Joe Mama.
Where?
Um, something. Oh, near Winchester House. That is a scam. Wi- Joe Mama better get up here and tell us what's going on.
Joe Mama.
Oh,
Joe Mama.
it said Bscoop did something. Oh, okay. Here.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
is that?
I didn't
No,
know
not
if
at
Joe
all.
was. Huh?
Not at all. That's fine. Now I can see the comments on the screen. The way that it was before,
Oh.
they were like underneath the picture. I couldn't see them.
Can you see the comments? I can move it.
Now
I
I
once.
can. No,
I once.
keep it.
I was having a psychedelic experience at a concert once
Yeah.
years ago at a festival. Years ago. Um, which was interesting. But I met a guy who claimed to be psychic, and
Ooh.
I asked him, of course, what I was most curious about. I said, "How do I die?"
Yeah.
And he told me with a very straight face, he didn't know anything other than that I would be killed by Nicolas Cage. and I still live my life not sure if
Long legs.
I,
Oh,
I
long
very
legs,
much
yeah.
I very much fear just being in somewhere and seeing Nicolas Cage. That would really scare me.
Well, I suggest you go right now and watch Long Legs.
Right.
Oh, that would be perfect. Isn't that where he's some kind of creep?
Yeah, he is. It's
Some
fantastic.
kind. I don't know what kind he is, but he's
some
some kind.
It's something.
That
That's for
movie,
sure.
he always picks the most interesting movies, I'll tell you.
Right.
You rarely do you get something that's like, I mean, some of them aren't, tens, but they're always interesting,
Right.
Yeah, I've seen clips
Is
of
Joe
it.
Mama coming up or what?
To be your mama.
I wish I could add
What
that
did
to
he say?
my
Where is he?
soundboard.
What did he say? Too loud in my house. Can't come up. Oh.
Oh, he can't get it up. Okay, no
okay.
problem.
It's
No
understandable.
problem.
We got it. We've got Whoopi and Kanye here with us. And we're just hanging out. Joe, you're gonna have to let us know when it's gotten a little quieter there.
Joe's one of our regulars.
Oh, regular Joe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo mama. So you met this guy and he told you how you would pass. And he says you're gonna run into Nicolas Cage.
That's all he knew.
That is some
Wow.
crazy shit.
That's wild. And was he
Well, sometimes I wonder if over the years he's told thousands of people the same thing, and he's created a mass hysteria around Nicolas Cage. Who knows?
he's probably paid this person's probably paid by Nicholas to
That's
go
awesome.
go out into the world. I'll pay you weekly. You just have to go one place every day, coffee shop, a festival, something, and just tell them free readings and drop my name.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Now that would be a genius marketing move, by the way.
That would be. It could be.
Because
should be.
think about it. You came onto a live and you said, "Wait a minute, I had this experience. I was going to run into Nicolas Cage," and then we bring up Nicholas's movie, and it's like, so it all gets connected.
True.
And
That's
did you
true.
see the movie? What's the movie? He plays a vampire. It was very good, actually.
Oh yes.
I do recommend that one too. I've seen it at least 3 times.
What movie
Yeah.
is-
What's it called?
I'm checking the sound. Oh, it sounds good. That was
Paul Leary from the East Coast. Are you related to Timothy Leary?
Ooh.
who wants to know?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm just.
I'll tell you.
Inquiry
I'll tell you what's funny. I thought you were going to say something else because there's a band. What is he? A musician in Texas. He does like this crazy kind of screaming rock. He's older now, but he's got the same name, and he's semi-famous, and that's what people usually think I am. But I'm not him. I'm not related to Timothy Leary and anybody else. Although one time I did say I was related to the comedian Dennis Leary, just to stir things up a bit.
A little stir. That's good.
I like to stir things too,
Yeah. Well, it's a good feeling. I shouldn't just be reserved for me. What's
Look
that
at this.
now?
30,000. Delta Airlines will give each person $30,000 to walk this off. Wow.
The upside down plane.
Yeah. Oh, did he leave? He left.
Oh, he might have. It could have been anything. He could have just got tired of us. He could have just dropped.
Now, is that
he
better
could have
for
gotten
you
a
to
phone
scream?
call.
Yeah, he might have got a phone call. Well, he was interesting.
Yeah, and see, I did as he said because I do watch a lot of lives with that name and that picture. I was ready to, hit the disconnect if he were to say something because we don't want to jeopardize our live. Not that we're like big streamers, but some of the big streamers with thousands of people have to restart their lives if people ruin them.
Right. Yeah.
It's only in recent weeks or months that TikTok has sort of isolated the person saying it, so they would penalize him like what happened with Joe Mama, rather
Yeah.
than penalizing both of you or all of us.
Oh,
They
good.
just the person who said it, but that doesn't always work because I don't know. Yeah, I can, as long as the crown is on that queen, I don't care how it looks. Oh, I'm the queen, I'm the king.
Queen Akiba.
I'm Drumpf, king of the fools. The most
I don't know.
idiotic nitwit known to
I'd
humanity.
still say though, both guys saw the photos up and they saw one of the other one, and they were going to react on the flag or your photo.
Which guys?
Well,
The
we had two guests so far, so
Oh yeah, I thought they were too. I mean, what
yeah,
happened? I thought they were going to go wild.
yeah. But interesting. But see, it's the approach. It's see then again, see, because my problem is I welcome in everyone,
Me too. Well,
and
I
I'm like,
do.
how are you?
I mean, it could also be that I, took a half a Purin tablet, but I welcome
Right.
everybody to
I
come
just
in.
cleaned out my intestines.
Oh, I do have some coleslaw in the fridge. God, it's
Dang,
freezing in here.
it's terrible. Alabama to
Oh,
Boston joined. Well, welcome.
oh, come on in.
Oh, I should probably put my flag back up. Maybe that worked.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Listen, I'm already into 2 blankets. I've got 6 more to go. Throw on me. It's so cold. I don't even want to have to take my daily showers.
I know it. Well,
And I
that's
hate
why
to
when
say that, but it's true.
where I was, before I went in the shower, I turned the heat on in the kitchen. So when I got out, I toweled myself and I stood right next to the heater in the kitchen,
Oh,
and it was nice and toasty.
hey, Joe, Mama's going to get Olive Garden, and he's freezing too, he said.
Well, I mean, he
Well,
can't go to
does he
work if
want to
he's
talk while
cold.
he's driving? We
I
need the
don't know.
411.
I think he's afraid of us.
Oh,
Your
no.
mama.
Not Joe.
After he tried to seduce us with those golden white feet.
Your mama.
If Joe comes in, maybe Joe can stir the pot. If he comes in, he'll have to stir the pot.
Oh,
Joe's going to give us, or he's going to give us, if we're on, an exclusive of Vegas. But I should,
oh, is he in Vegas now?
no, not yet. He's at home. He's going to Olive Garden, he just said.
Oh, right.
Without us.
Olive Garden. I hadn't
He'll
been to
take a
Olive Garden
photo
in a
and email
while.
it to us.
Yeah, we want proof of Olive Garden. We don't believe that you're there.
Better yet, tell me your coordinates. I will show up personally.
Oh, God, I hate to complain that it's cold in here, but Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I wish there was a way I could have warmed it up before I got here.
Usually, when we're here,
Yeah,
oh, I was just going to say, usually it's hot
I know. Well,
at Jen's. You're not at Jen's.
right. I came down here, go back and forth like a nut. I'm like a nut. I still got my vest on and my gloves
I can believe it.
and my scarf. Let me show you.
I can believe it.
Maybe I'll put on my camera for a minute. Hold on. How do I do it? Okay, turn it around.
Yeah. Oh, Obi-Wan. Look, you're on the cover of Time magazine, Yenta.
Oh, look at I'm the king of the fools.
You know what? Someone's going to take a screenshot of that and send it to you, because it looks like you're next to your best friend.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, take a selfie with them.
Matchmaker, make me mad. I had two scarves with
Be
me.
careful, don't get deported.
I want everyone to see. Oh, it didn't flip the camera. I wanted everyone to see WGBH the right way around. It doesn't flip the camera anymore, apparently. Oh, here's the mute.
Yeah. You
so
muted
I could
yourself.
cough. I wanted to cough earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's good. We don't want any C19 or
Pause live settings.
really. You can pause this whole live.
Oh, yeah, let me see what that does. Let me go back.
You lose all your viewers, all two of us. Are you related to that guy?
Says I can't do it.
That guy knew more people.
Who?
Kanye West there. That was very interesting.
Very.
Oh. Send in the clouds. Uh-oh. Hey, Paul, somebody said.
Hey, who's that?
JP. Who's JP?
JP.
Paul does not exist anymore.
Let me see. Isn't that funny how the comments are weird? Let me see.
Yeah.
JP.
I know. What's up with that? Somebody's from South.
JP Ugly Cat 33 is the actual name for JP.
Ah.
Follow us back. I don't know. Oh, from Southie.
You better get it together.
Oh.
Oh, you know who that is.
Oh, tall JP that I went to school with a million years ago. Why do you have that profile? Oh. From South, yeah, that's me. You want to come up and say hello?
Say hello.
I have an ugly cat.
Well, as long as you haven't shoved the cat in a certain region, I suppose it's fine.
Leave the live. All right, I just left from my other account.
Yeah.
Oops. Can I bring him up?
Oh,
yes. I say to each their own, but the cat doesn't go in that region. Paul, it's been a long damn time.
No kidding. I did not expect.
No, I was scrolling through and I seen you live. I said, oh, shit. I remember the Ollie days.
Oh, you're going way back. I was like, because I couldn't see the comments when he said JP. I was like, could that possibly be? How are you?
But yeah, that's me. I just wanted to come up and say hello, show some support.
It's good to hear your voice. Thank you.
I miss you guys. I miss your I did your grandfather's lottery at Keno forever. I miss that, man, so much.
Oh, you're the one that took my inheritance?
Yes. Yeah, he actually, at his wife's funeral, he introduced me to everybody as his bookie.
His bookie. Oh my God. Well, I was there. I don't remember. That was my grandmother, his wife's funeral.
Is there any way to make money?
I went in there with May. If you remember May from Hub.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, he loved that damn Keno. We found about $10,000 worth of tickets, so he probably spent double.
Yeah, easy.
He kept like all the tickets in his closet because you might need them one day. If you want to start a fire, I guess. I don't know what.
That's too much. He was a good man. He was a good man. You're a good guy. You're doing great stuff. I love seeing everything you're doing. So.
Well, I appreciate that. I really do. This was very unexpected. All right, my friend. Thank you.
He used to tell me that when your name was in lights, his name was in lights.
Oh, yes. That was his friggin' famous saying. His name's going to be in lights, but really, it was his name too, because I'm the third, and he's the senior, and junior is right above me. My father, I met my father.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Leary.
Well, that's not my father.
No, but he was in here. Was he the one that was in here earlier?
No. That's a friend of mine. I'm saying my father's upstairs in the house that I'm at.
Okay.
No,
but
he's
we'll
not
talk to you later, hopefully.
All right. Very good, JP. Good to hear your voice. Take care.
You too. Bye.
All right. That was a blast from the past.
Wow, Lucky, you're on a roll tonight with, Kanye West came in and he miscategorized.
We had celebrities, yeah.
We had two celebrities. Now someone blast from the past.
Oh, that goes way back to when I was an itty bitty teeny
Holy
weeny
cow.
yellow polka dotted child.
Weenie, weenie,
Um,
weenie, weenie.
Gate of heaven. I mean, we were kids together, literally.
And they
But
just
he
repolished those bells, so they're louder than ever.
oh, at the church.
Oh yeah.
I heard them the other day. I don't know where the hell I was. I was like, oh,
You can
now I
hear
get
them
it.
all the
Yeah.
way to probably Weymouth.
What did they polish? They took the polish, probably took all the dust off that was
Right.
partially soundproofing them.
Right. They were redone. They were
Yeah, you said that.
extra amplified, a little extra maybe, just to make everyone a little happier.
But just let me tell you something. The oops, am I still
What is
here?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The my grandfather with those goddamn Keno lottery things. Honestly, the
Oh,
money he spent. I
yeah.
mean, he could have put me and everyone else through college twice. Oh.
Oh boy, I know. That Keno was something else. Everybody was
It
always
was so addictive. I
doing
mean,
it.
it really like it just kept rolling, right? I don't know how
Oh
it
yeah.
worked, but it was just like numbers just kept rolling
Oh
out
yeah.
every 5 minutes, like Keno, Keno, bingo, Keno,
Oh yeah.
Keno,
Keno,
Lotto,
Keno.
Lotto, bing, bing,
Boop,
bing,
boop,
bing,
boop,
bing,
boop,
bing.
boop, boop,
He
boop,
had his
boop,
own stool up there at Hub. They
boop,
had
boop,
it. He
boop,
had
boop.
his own stool.
They had them at Hub. They had it at Schubert's
Oh, Schubert.
and any other corner store that you can probably think of.
Oh yeah, they wanted that Keno money. You know,
And they made
boy,
some
was that
serious money.
that was like printing money, literally.
Now
Like,
talk about a money scam.
well, because I really do know that gambling is an addiction, and it's part of the addictive brain
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in a bad way. So
Oh
let's
yeah.
not bring the whole thing down.
Right.
But
That's it. We already did the mental health segment of the show.
we did the mental health segment. Oh yeah, let me
With
turn.
poor Aaron.
And now it's so funny. I had another friend, dear friend Aaron from Miami, that moved to San Antonio, and I thought that might have been him, but I don't think he's on TikTok.
Oh.
TikTok, you don't stop. So, how did we have this layout before where it was,
Oh, want me to try and get it?
yeah, the
Now
third
how do you
box?
want it? I can show you. I have this one, I think.
Oh,
There's that one, but I mean,
okay.
if we want people to come in, it just can't be the
Right.
one. Gotta be
No,
like,
I don't want that. Yeah.
there's this one.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's nice.
Thank you. Because the
I
other
don't,
thing is on the the multi-stream, I have your logo up. I wasn't showing Kanye or anybody else because I didn't want to get in trouble.
no,
So
that's okay.
I have your logo up over the squares on the
Oh, that's perfect.
multi-stream
Yeah, you have to be careful.
with the pictures. You know, I like to show my
Yeah,
pictures
yeah. Oh,
rolling by.
100%. We love the photos.
And we're on Rumble. We're on Rumble, which is
Ooh,
where all the conspiracy theories hang out. Yep. And
I have to get on there. What
YouTube
is it?
is
Oh,
working.
Rumble, huh?
Rumble is the
Ooh,
conservative YouTube.
really?
Yes.
Where have
Oh,
I been?
take a journey down the rabbit hole.
Wow, you know I do. I love
Yeah.
that stuff.
And the funny thing is, out of all the platforms, I think I've made the most money on there, and I'm not even doing anything. I'm just
Because
and
they
when I
see
say
like
the most,
conspiracy theorists. That's,
but when I say the most money, it's about $4. I think.
I know. That's a lot for doing nothing.
Yeah. Oh man. Well,
Wait a
we're
minute.
talking. I
might
mean,
be a
this is
major.
content.
Wait a minute. I might be a big hit on there then if it's all conspiracy stuff.
Well, because you get right into all that.
Oh,
See,
I could go for days. Is it
you
RUMBLE?
yes.
To be
Oh,
your mama.
poor Joe's at Olive Garden. I
Oh,
hope
I
he's
could
not
go for some
alone.
Olive Garden.
I know.
I'm glad I ate before I left, and I was texting with you and I took a shower and I was standing by the heater and I was ready to go. And I said, "Are we still on?" Oh, it's telling me it wants to prove that I'm a human. Hold on.
Oh gosh.
There we go. Because the screen went dark. I thought it went
Oh
offline.
wow.
What was I saying? Oh, so when I was standing there in the kitchen freezing and getting dressed, and I said, I
Mhm.
better eat. Because remember yesterday I said I didn't eat before I went out and I was so
Mhm.
hungry and so cranky. And
Yep.
so I had 2 chicken breasts
Mm.
that I had ready to go, and they were delicious. And I had some blue cheese like dipping sauce dressing.
I
Oh, it
did
was
that
good.
today too.
Really?
Yeah, the chicken and blue cheese. I did blue cheese. Yeah.
Isn't that something, Bscoop?
Yeah. Wow.
That is
I was
crazy.
really craving it. I said, "Ooh."
And I'm glad that I did because there was a big accident and it took me, I
Oh
don't know,
no.
2 hours to get down here, some baloney. I was in the
Oh,
car. Yeah, it was
I would have
awful.
said
I mean,
forget
I
it.
guess I could have got off if I was hungry, but I was getting aggravated.
Do you feel like maybe tonight you might even just say forget it and leave for the evening, or
What do you mean?
you'll say forget it, I'm out of here again for the day?
Oh, yeah, no, that's the plan because I have an appointment tomorrow afternoon. I
Oh,
am
that's
leaving
right.
tonight. Yeah, I just, figured, well, why don't I come down and grab a few things?
Mm.
I don't know. It looks like now she changes her mind every day.
Oh
I think
gosh.
she's going to be back Friday. I don't know, but anyway, I need whether I stayed 1 day or two
I
days or
know.
3 days. I needed more supplies. I needed more underwear,
Oh yeah.
and I figured I might as well do this. And then on the way back, I'll do the same thing. And if I pick up a couple of bucks,
Yeah.
so be it.
Oh,
But
for
I
sure.
thought, I mean, it's so damn cold in here. I was ready to jump under the covers. So the iPhone 16e, what does the E stand for?
I guess easy.
Ah, I love it. Why
I
the
don't
hell do
know.
they?
What are they doing over there?
Oh, they've lost their Apple.
They've lost
They've,
their apples for sure.
yeah.
Come on.
I mean, when you
Remember?
have that much money,
Come on.
no, no, the
Mm-mm.
momentum is gone. I hope I don't unplug
It really
myself here.
is. And
I
where's
mean,
this? Go ahead.
where's what?
Where's this surprise new gadget that they were going to announce? Like, why
No
is it not?
kidding. The gadget was a 120 gigabyte iPhone E or whatever the frick it's called.
I guess so. I mean, that's no
That was
surprise.
it.
That was this? Wow. And it looks like a piece of crap.
I mean, the little bit, and I'd only read a little bit, is that apparently it can do like high quality video and stuff, or is that something else?
Really?
Which I
Well, for,
find ridiculous.
well, for $5.99, it better.
I'm also having some baby. Oh, there was the baby asking Coca-Cola. I was gonna look up to see.
But,
My
yeah,
legs are
it's crazy.
freezing. This is the time when I say to myself, I gotta get out of here, meaning I gotta get out of this state.
Oh,
The cold is seeping into my
it's
bones.
too much. I know. It's a lot. Well, don't go to Texas. It's not any better.
No kidding. Let me
Wow.
check the weather. I have all the weather from Miami and everything here. Let's see. San Antonio is 37 degrees. That's Texas. That's cold.
Yeah.
Miami 78, Fort Lauderdale 79. Oh. I remember, what was it last night? It said it felt like it was 0 degrees in Boston. I was like,
Ugh.
oh my God.
I think I laughed when they put out the weather advisory that saying like, a weather advisory. It's cold. I'm thinking, yeah, no kidding. What are you talking about?
People are still going on about how great the SNL 50th was.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. I heard them on GBH today saying they loved it, and I just saw somebody else say something.
Now, was that show daily?
The GBH, yeah. Yeah, with
Yeah, Monday
Marjorie
through
Egan.
Friday, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Wow. Okay.
yeah. And they do 2 or 3 days from the library, and then the other days at the studio. And on
Mm,
Fridays, they usually have some sort of arts performance at the library, and then the arts show
yeah.
on Fridays they keep going for. So basically, their show transitions. They end with Marjorie and Jim, and then they go into the arts show.
Oh, wow.
They started this art show every day right after theirs. I think it's 2 o'clock.
Oh,
Every day
wow.
is an art show, which is great. And I love the guy who hosts it. I forget his name
Oh,
escapes me at the moment, but
Art Moore.
I have huh?
His name's Art Moore.
No. I
I
think there
know.
is somebody named Art Moore.
There is. I just made that up though. Like
No, because there was a radio host called Art Bell. He
or
was
Dick
the
Moore.
UFO guy. Dick Moore. That's a different screen name of a horse of another color. Oh, what has Doge done now? Did they fire everybody in the
Um,
banks and then
everyone go home, they're saying.
imagine all these mistakes they're making? Oh
I
my
know.
god.
That's what happens.
Did I ever tell you my theory about recycling everything by throwing the trash into volcanoes?
No, tell me about that one.
Well, because we have all these landfills, and all this garbage,
Right.
and we ship it around the world. And so instead of doing all that, why not throw it into the lava inside volcanoes?
Oh.
And it would just sort of disintegrate.
Well, we hope.
Well, why wouldn't it?
I don't know. What if it
Is-
makes the
you-
volcano angry?
Well, that's what I want to know. I'm not a volcanologist.
What if we threw the trash into outer space?
Well, no,
Why not though?
because it can come back to us. There are a couple of things floating up there.
Well, there's
More
that
than a couple.
asteroid.
Not the asteroid. I mean, like things that the astronauts left, like a
Oh,
wrench and like a
Oh.
glove, and it's floating around. And if it hits something, it'll tear it apart.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of space junk up there.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to sleep.
Didn't you ever see that movie with
Yeah.
George Clooney and what's her name, Sandra
Yeah.
Bullock?
Sandra.
Gravity.
Sandra, yeah.
Remember Gravity? One
Horrifying.
little thing,
Oh.
only one little screw hit the thing, and the whole thing came
Oh.
crumbling down.
Boom. I can't
So
stand
this room must have something in it that's making my throat irritated.
Really?
Let
Could be mold.
me see. Oh, it's got to be.
If there's water, when there's water, there's mold. That's what I was always told.
Yeah, that's true. Let me see. Can I turn this on? I think I turned it off. I hate when it updates things. Vent
I know, I
fan?
do
No.
too.
Because I'm like, where did it go? Where the hell did it go?
What is it?
My filter, my big filter. It's called air cleaner, I think, on here, and I don't see it. Alexa, turn on air cleaner.
This
Sorry.
device is disabled. Please re-enable it to control it.
It's
Oh.
disabled, see? Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to take my earbuds out for 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Somebody did something, folks. We're going to get down to it. Lucky's going to go investigate. It's terrible.
Disabled.
Disabled. Well, that's crazy. Who disabled that? It's wacky. What's everyone up to tonight while we're waiting for Lucky to come back? Who's going to get the new iPhone 16e? And the other poll question is going to be, should you take the $30,000 if you're on that Delta flight? Because that's what they're offering these people. Thrown upside down, and all I'm going to get is $30,000. Can you believe it? I'd say when they took me out on the stretcher, I smell a lawsuit. I'm going to own the whole company. Never mind 30,000. Kevin's in the house. How's it going, Kevin? Did you want to come up and talk? Let us know what you have to say. What do you think? How's the day going? Judy Chat. Chat's McGee. Chat's Wheels in. Well, 30,000. Can you believe that? 30,000 for getting thrown on top of your head. I'd say, you know what? You can keep your 30,000 because I'm going to get a lawyer for 30,000 and I'm going to own your company. That's what I'd say. Chaotic. That's for sure. How about 30 million?
Hello?
That's what I'm going for. 30 million.
Hello, Richard, is that you?
Yes, it is. Can I
Oh,
help you?
Richard. Yes, Richard, I have a problem with my computer. I got these gift cards at Walmart to pay you with.
Right. That's right. You did.
Richard.
Yes.
Oh, Richard.
Yes.
Now let's see if it came back. It's on, but it said it was
Okay.
disabled. I think somebody's
Interesting.
been
Who was
fooled.
who was prowling around in the den?
Exactly.
Yeah. If you only had hidden cameras.
I do.
Oh.
But you know what?
You
One of
just
them
don't
isn't
get a
plugged
look.
in. And I don't think let me see, the other one
You
is.
don't need cameras to know that answer.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't even worry about them because I know the
Yeah.
answer.
You know the answer. You're teacupping. You're teacupping.
My mouse just jumped from the computer to the iPad and made me teacup.
That's how cold it is that your mouse is even jumping. It's so cold you don't even have the rodents coming in to sit next to you.
It's too cold for
It's
any
too
kind of
difficult.
wildlife.
Even Bambi said, forget it. I'll take my chances with the hunter.
Oh,
She said, well, at least if I go, I'll be next to a warm flame. Now,
what did you
picture
call
that.
me?
Apparently. Lucky, we were just
Apparently.
discussing while you were gone. Would you take the 30,000 from Delta?
30,000? No way.
Oh, I'd say no. I'm going to take that 30,000 and get a lawyer and own your company.
That's it exactly.
I'm going to get 30 million, not 30,000.
Yeah, no, they're going to get a big payday.
Yeah. No. I'd say no way. I'd say I'll take the 30,000. I'm not going to work another day in my life. I'm not going to pay any mortgage or any rent. You can pay it. Then I'll take the 30,000.
I'm trying to, let's see here.
Turn on the heat.
Set up wake sleep schedule or enable the following.
Oh, now will you schedule this live to replay again like tonight? Like, is that what you were going to say earlier?
What was I going to say earlier?
Two minds think alike. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Well, it is on YouTube at this moment.
At this moment.
Matter of fact, I got to do this.
He's got a click ski. He's got a clack ski. Wow, we've had like 3 people already come and go.
We've had quite an
Wow.
exciting night for a live.
I'll say.
And we really haven't got down to the nitty gritty.
No, we really haven't.
The nitty gritty is the king of the fools, the iPhone 16e. Oh, you know what I was maybe reading about the possibility of an iPhone 17.
Well, that's in
Maybe-
September.
Maybe that. So it started out with the E, and then I kept reading, and I got them mixed up.
Yeah. Well, they're
Because-
already pushing the phone in September, which is the 17th.
Well, who's buying all these phones now?
Well, that's what I want to know. I mean, now they're saying this is budget friendly. $599 is budget friendly. Since when?
Yeah.
In 6 months, the new phone comes out for $7.99. Why would I get this one at $5.99?
I don't know. I guess they think people still want everything immediately as it comes out. That's not the way it goes
Every
anymore.
6 months?
You know, I'm noticing a lot more twinks showing up on my timeline. I don't know what that's about. Have you noticed that? Well,
What
you're not on
album?
Facebook.
No. What do you mean?
Facebook and Instagram. I don't know. They're just, those suggested posts. They're very suggestive.
Can you describe it in TikTok terminology?
6-pack, toned.
Lucky.
You asked. Doing the wave with his abdominal muscles.
Really? Well, they're giving you insider tips.
But I just don't, it's too much.
It's too much. Go home. Enough. Leave him alone. Right?
Yeah, I'm just, exactly. Leave me alone.
You're
I'm
trying
just
to not
looking
breathe
at
today. You don't need to see
a lot of
something.
illnesses going around. This is about the third
What?
production. Yeah, a lot of people are getting sick that are actors in these plays all around the country.
Oh my
This is the
God.
third one where they've canceled performances entirely.
Wait a
because
minute. In New York?
This one's in Florida.
Oh.
I saw a couple. Wait, what?
What? What happened?
The way you said, "Oh, Florida."
Well, I don't consider that the mega.
This is no, but it's a professional regional theater.
Okay.
Oh, Florida. Huh.
Oh, okay.
My God.
It's not the play destination of the world.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This guy, this young man I knew from Florida, somebody,
Oh, sure. See?
well, no, he passed away, but I don't know why they're
Ooh.
reposting this picture.
Who deleted him?
Must be his sister.
Oh, he looks like his sister, huh?
No, she must have been in his account.
Oh,
he
gosh.
was a nice
Right.
guy. He said he used to sell like vitamin supplements like in a call center, and Shirley MacLaine was one of his clients. He would always talk about
I love
Shirley.
Shirley MacLaine.
Well, that's how she's been staying around so long. She's on a lot of vitamins.
She's high on vitamins.
Did you hear that the rumor was that Cher, after she appeared on the Saturday Night Live thing, that they thought she was pregnant at 70 years old?
No, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
She got her one little zinger in there. It was pretty good.
What'd she say?
They said something and they shot right to her, and she said right on cue, "I'm right about everything." And everyone was screaming and laughing. Not funny? But I don't know what the
fantastic.
question was. I forget exactly what the question was.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Yeah. And Madonna's coming out with a new album. I saw that today. It was a sequel to that Confessions album that she had out. That was a huge hit back in 2005.
I was going to say Confessions. That was like a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Long, long time ago. And it was a huge hit for her. I remember that. Not funny? But see, I feel like she sabotaged herself because she had all these great producers and all these people for that album. She just moves right on. She doesn't take, everyone with her to the next project. And what she's doing is she's going back to them now to kind of like do this. So,
Well, so continue what you mean about that. Like some artists have a team around them that they just always collaborate with through their whole career. She goes from different people to different people. Is that what you're saying?
yeah. I mean, she's been very vocal about that too. Like she just likes to explore different sounds, different producers, and
Yeah, she's always liked that.
I suppose that's how
Hold
she's.
on one more second. I'll be right back.
Oh, sure. We can wait. We don't mind. I'll look at my new iPhone 16e. Let's see who's in the comments, if anybody's in there. Oh, there's Oh. Oh, Joe
Did
says
you
he'll
hear
watch
that?
the rerun later, and he'll forget that it's a rerun, and he'll be talking to us. Don't worry, Joe. I'll probably be watching it too, and I'll get confused.
Oh,
And
here's Joe Mama.
you just described me. I did. Oh,
Yeah,
probably
Lucky
deleted
described
at
me.
Joe's house.
Your mama?
Yeah, what? I'm here. I had to go grab a Dr. Pepper blackberry soda.
Ooh. Nope.
How are your breadsticks?
I ate a half of one and then I just couldn't.
Oh, you can fit the whole thing down. Come on.
He's being demure.
Demure. So what? You got too many people over the house? What's
I
happening?
had every kid from the school came over today, so we went and picked up Olive Garden and brought it back for everybody.
Oh, that was nice.
Gosh, it's a full house.
Yeah, well, no, there's only one left.
Oh, well, that's good.
Parents don't care anymore. Their kids, they're just like, yes, we're watching them. They kids just get dropped off here at random.
Oh, that's great.
So I take it you didn't work today.
No, I worked. I actually even shaved today too. I shaved my beard off.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else there for a second.
I'll do that before I go to Vegas.
How's your maid?
She is good. She's an emotional wreck. I tried talking to her about it, and she started crying. And I said, "Why don't you go upstairs to my wife and talk to her?" What did you get out of that? Here, the wife with the maid update. What did you get out of her update? What's going on? Oh Jesus! When I need you, the cue. You're not going to be good, but part of radio shows, I
She's
was
doing
talking to her
something?
about it, and then she started crying on me.
So you couldn't get the full story.
She got her kids' visas somehow, and she had to pay $30,000 for a lawyer. It took.
Oh my God!
Oh.
It took her 2.5 weeks, but she's worried about herself. But she said at least if she gets taken out of here, her kids will be able to stay. And then I told her if somebody grabs her to call me, and I'll come to where she's at and get her out.
He'll play the role of the husband or something.
No, I'll just go in there and get her out of there. It's ICE. It's not. They're not that tough to get around. Just so you know.
Oh my God!
And then I told her we're in New Jersey, and then I tried to explain to her how I believe that they're not really deporting anyone anymore. That was just an aesthetic, just to show everybody to stop coming here, that we're just going to fly you out here. I'm sure they're doing it, but I don't think there's mass deportations going on like in the first week.
Yeah, I think that they didn't really have the infrastructure in place.
Yeah, or the money, the money major,
or the money.
Right.
But I did see some young guy screaming, crying in his car. I guess I didn't save it. That his mother got deported. I don't know where he was, but it was very,
Really?
he was wailing. He wasn't
wow.
a kid. He was probably in his 20s.
Oh, I thought it was like a 10-year-old or something.
No, I know it, but that's where we are.
Yeah. Chapter 1.
I'm happy to know that I'll be collecting Social Security though until I'm 300. So
Ooh, yeah. So what's up with that whole scenario? What are they
nobody
doing?
knows.
Is it happening or what?
We don't know. They just, what did they show us a piece of paper?
Well,
Right? Have you seen anything else except for that piece of paper? I saw the numbers.
Your mama?
Come on, B. Arthur.
sir.
I know. Everything seems so messy, though. Everything is like messy. I am now realizing that my throat hurts being where I am, where there's a lot of dust. Excuse me. Yeah. This room is killing me. You better get that extra room ready. Meet you.
It's nice and clean.
Yeah, Joe's house is nice and clean now.
Patricia came, cleaned up this mess. That's what I get
God
for
bless
not having her for a month.
Oh,
What is she, once a month? She'll come by?
Twice. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
but that she didn't come by because she was so upset with what was going on.
Yeah, she deported herself.
She deported herself.
That's how I
my-
thought. That's how she made it sound.
Oh my God.
I'm like, lady, you've been here. She's been here for 10 years, and she has a disabled son too, a younger son. So I'm like, they are not. I mean, I say that to her, but you never know.
Well, I wish there was something that they could like do to assure her or like, check her off. Like you just said, she has a disabled son that counts on her. So like put her in a special category where if they looked up her identification, they'd say, okay, don't take her type of thing. I wish she had assurance for that.
Well, Paul, how about this? Ready for this craziness? When your driver's license, now, because she's here on a visa, so she checked in, she let them know who she was. They decided she wasn't a criminal, but her visa expired. Everybody's, I work in a town full of everybody's visas are expired.
Right.
Yes.
So how about this? When your driver's license expires and you forget to renew it, and you're driving around, do you get arrested? No, you get a $100 ticket, and they tell you your license is expired. Go renew it. So maybe that's what. Give them a fine and tell her to go renew her visa.
Right.
Right.
Or make it easier to renew visas. I mean,
Right. That's
again,
another
I
one.
mean, if it was computerized, maybe they could just, I don't know.
They have
It's
an
very
app, or
frustrating.
was that app just for people coming across the border?
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how that app worked.
Oh,
who it
yeah,
was-
that app. I think that was just for like, here's when you need to come in for your meeting and things like that. The rest of it was just reading material on like.
Have Elon make an app.
I know.
Well, that's
Upload
just
the
it. I mean,
documents.
Isn't he the genius with all that stuff? And
Yeah.
you think he'll buy up the TikTok?
I don't know. I have a stomach ache.
Wait, you have
Maybe-
a stomach ache now?
Freaking Olive Garden.
I was just going to say, it's
no.
that stinking Olive Garden that you had.
It's that bird flu outbreak.
Oh, you ready? I'm not going to get your live taken down, but I think we had one go today, 39-year-old from the C19.
No.
Yep.
Go where?
To the pearly gates.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Yeah.
But who do you mean? Like someone in your area?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh
Like
my.
down the
I had to
street.
respond. It was at 2:00 this afternoon. I had to respond. 39-year-old
Wait a minute.
Oh, 39.
39?
sitting with his mom. He was sick. He had the flu. They gave him a Z-Pack, and she said he wasn't feeling good. He started sweating, and she said he felt like he was having a panic attack or he couldn't breathe. So she laid him down in the bed and then called for an ambulance. And by the time she went back up, he wasn't even breathing anymore. So
Unbelievable.
we got there maybe 10 minutes later, and we
Oh, my gosh.
full CPR, full everything. He just didn't make it.
Oh, my
39. C19.
Well, we had to call the ME. Usually I deal with senior citizens, but this kid this was not one of my senior development. But usually we don't have to call. I can call the ME on the phone and be like, "Hey, this is natural, blah blah blah." But this scenario, the ME had to come out. He had to go to the morgue, the whole mess.
Oh, they'll
Oh,
definitely
my
do
God.
an autopsy on
Yeah, they
that.
had to. I mean, you have to. 39. You want to
Oh,
know,
yeah.
right?
Oh,
For sure. I would think. I mean.
I'm gonna be
Oh.
50. Just wait. Don't let them cut me open. Just
Oh.
throw me in the oven and
Don't do it. Ah.
throw me in the Gulf of America.
Right on out there. Boom. Well,
That's
can't you
good.
get thrown out to outer space as well? I mean, I
Yeah,
thought
there's two guys up there now.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you mean the ones that are stuck?
Yeah. Well, they got thrown up there.
yeah, they were thrown up there. That's for sure. Oh my gosh.
Well, I thought Gene Roddenberry had something shot into space. Some of his remains.
Oh, it's funny they
Yeah, the remains. You can get shot out into space. I thought you
yeah,
were.
they didn't they shoot Barry Bonds' home run ball out into space.
Oh gosh, it's coming
Oh,
back.
that's
the
yeah.
asteroid.
That's
Mark
what caused
Echo.
the Astra.
I don't know if you know who Mark Echo is.
No.
He's a big time designer. He actually caught the ball and he put it online. He was either going to sell it for like $8 million, stamp an asterisk on it, or send it into space. I think they sent it out into outer space.
Perfect.
Shoot it out into space. The aliens will love it.
Can you imagine? Oh, wait a minute. I think I can unplug this. I gotta.
Now, will you take a Tums, you think, or have a ginger ale, or
Dr. Pepper, black cherry.
Oh yeah. I got the cans are on the floor. I got
I
three.
can hear
of
them. You sound like a drunkard.
I know it on Dr. Pepper. I gotta see if a window was open here. It's too cold.
Oh,
It's too cold
gosh.
in here. Let me turn this heat up to 89.
degrees outside.
Oh, the window was
Oh,
open a little.
wow.
Damn it. No wonder it's so fucking cold in here. Excuse me.
Whoa, B's getting angry.
Because you know the situation. I'm in an interesting situation. Hello? Nobody's interested in me. I listen to all your problems.
We're listening.
Boy, did that go dead silent. Oh, not this again with him.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
tell us all
God.
about it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, the moment has passed. I'll talk to Alexa. Alexa, what the hell temperatures are going to be
I
tonight?
just assumed you were going to go in and tell us.
I don't like to interrupt people either.
They're like, oh, this is a great time to go get a fucking soda, take a dump, do some laundry. He'll be going on.
That.
I got to put my beeswax on my lips. I'm all
I'm gonna
chapped.
go scratch my ass.
Oh, I got my boots on. My feet are killing me. Ugh. Very snowy out there. Very icy. I hate when my feet are cold.
Shove them into those cans. Imagine you come into the room and you're surrounded by cans. It's just,
If you only knew. If you only knew what's going on down here. Sometimes a can is the only thing I can get to. I'm going to overdose on melatonin. Oh, God.
Oh, I can't take that anymore. It
What
put me
happened?
down.
What do you mean?
This is a great story. So I was working 2 to 12, so 2 p.m. to midnight. And I worked overtime the night before and I was having trouble sleeping. So I took 2 full melatonins, never took it before. Set my alarm for 1 p.m. because it doesn't take me that long to get to work in the afternoon. And alarm went off, was going off for hours. I slept right through the alarm. They kept calling me. I had like 100 missed phone calls, and they sent my buddy to go check on me. And he describes it like this. He goes, great. Joe's not answering his phone. They're sending me to go look at him. I'm going to find him hanging himself in the bathtub naked.
Wait a minute.
They all thought that's what they were going to walk in on.
Isn't that? I never heard. I mean, wait a minute now. How much did you
I never
take?
took it before. I took 2. It was a little green bottle with a yellow top, and I took 2 pills out of it, and it put me right out. And my alarm was still going off when I woke up. It was still going.
I can't believe this. I mean, it's I just got now. There's different like milligrams or something.
Yes.
But for me, because I used to sometimes years ago take the Tylenol PM, and that would give me like a hangover. I'd be drowsy the next day, so I hated it. So when I found these, I loved them because it just sort of, I didn't feel anything the next day, but I found extra strength. which is, let me see here, 5 milligrams melatonin per 2 gummies. So I took these, and these did make me sleepy the next day. But I never heard of like sleeping through alarms, and
Oh, I was out, and it was middle of the day, so it
they
was.
weren't
Oh,
like they weren't
sweet.
like different. You know, there's different kinds of where they were capsule form. You said.
No, they weren't capsule. They were like almost looked like an aspirin, if I could remember. Yeah,
Oh,
two powderish, like kind of.
You didn't get it out of the evidence locker, did you? Because you don't know what
No
you're going to
comment.
get.
No comment.
no
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, God help
Although I
us.
could use a drug test. We get paid 2 hours overtime for a drug test. So every time I pee in a cup, it's $200.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Nope.
How do I sign up for that?
Don't tell Doge.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
yeah. Don't tell Joe.
Oh, Doge.
Yeah, don't
Now,
tell Joe.
if it were the other way around, I'd do nothing wrong. I'd be arrested. I'd lose my job. I'd have to get a test.
You'd have to
You
go.
getting overtime and bonus, $200.
Olive
Put
Garden.
your feet up. Olive Garden, breadsticks. I'm sick. I'm puking. How did this happen?
Bad choices.
Yeah. Oh my
Wow.
God. Oh, I need some magic.
I think you need to move to Jersey.
I can do magic. I'd studied magic for 2 years.
Oh, now we're peeling back another layer of the onion.
I told you. I was telling Bscoop
Yeah,
last
last
night.
night.
I was like, I have.
Mhm.
I'm an anomaly.
You've got skills.
Skills.
Scales.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I got written up for that too. They wrote me up
Really?
for they thought I was AWOL 1, and 2 they thought I was not alive.
They wrote you up for not being alive. Now that's
For 2 hours, being 2 hours late without calling.
oh.
I'd be like, thanks a lot.
Oh, it was a
Wow.
great sleep.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yep, as the alarm eventually got into my dream, and I'm like, wait a minute, alarm.
Well,
And
what
then
about
you
your
wake up in
your-
a panic. Your adrenaline is pumping. You're like, crap.
Yeah, where am I? What time is it? Which way do I run?
Yes, that's like Back to the Future when Doc tells him that he's late for school. He's like,
Great Scott. Oh Lord.
the president, Ronald Reagan, the actor.
Oh God, those 3 films are all terrific. Bscoop, did you ever take melatonin?
Never. I don't need anything. The minute I lie down, that's it. I'm gone. I told you that story. I had that sleep study done. That poor doctor was horrified when I woke up. I've never seen someone black out so fast in my life.
Now, do you think about something or what do you do? How do you calm yourself to that
Who,
point?
me? Nothing.
Yeah, no, the other guy over there. Yes, you. Who, me? Yes, Beetlejuice, you. Who, me?
I don't know. When I'm tired, I'm tired. And if I lie down, that's it. Gone for 8 hours.
You're
solid.
lucky.
I'll use ZQuil now.
I'm out.
I have used that Z-Quil. Yes, that's
Yeah.
good.
It doesn't put me too far under, and I get
Yeah.
woke up.
You know, Bscoop, NyQuil makes a sleep-only liquid called Z-Quil.
Really?
Yeah. Who, me?
Yeah.
Stop picking
I
on these
forgot about
seniors.
that
Yeah.
Z-Quil.
We've got rights, damn it. Joe works with seniors, so he's got the full 1-1 on senior citizens.
I love my
Oh.
seniors.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Are
I
there
got
any-
invited to a poker game today too. I was
Really?
like, oh, that's awesome.
You'd kick their butts.
I know, but they only play their entry is like $20, he said, and they play with coins.
Yeah. They They play with melatonin gummies.
Yeah, they do prescription pills.
Now, are there
Not my
any
denture cream.
are there any rich, old, sick seniors that are lonely looking
There are
for
a ton. Yeah, there's so I have the ghetto senior development, which is on the highway, and then when you turn the corner, it starts getting nicer and nicer and nicer, and then the real nice ones in the back. It's called oh god, Four Seasons.
really?
Yeah, it's nice. It's gated. It's beautiful. That's where the real card game is.
Ooh.
I've been there before for a mahjong game that got out of control.
Oh, wow.
Why? What was it? Naked mahjong?
No, I guess the ladies switched the tiles or something. I don't know what that means. And the whole room lost it, and then they were mad at her because she kept opening the window, and it got to the point where everyone wanted to kill this lady.
Somebody was handing her tiles through the window. She was changing.
I don't know.
She,
I just stood there and watched.
Did you have to belly club
I don't
anybody
even know
over
how to
there?
act.
oh, they can be funny.
They're feisty.
They are. We had a brand new officer start today. He's 19 years old.
Oh.
I told his training order, what are you guys going to talk about? Pokemon? What are you going to watch TikTok all day? How do you communicate with this kid?
Oh, you'll break him in.
Oh, could you imagine calling the police and a 19-year-old showed up
No,
to
I
your door?
can't.
I mean, is he a big guy, like tall?
No,
or...
he's tiny.
Oh, he's going to get eaten alive.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You
Now,
all
who's-
better have him work alone so he builds up a backbone.
No, he has to work with somebody for like 6 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
What are they, desperate for cops over there?
They are picking who you used to have to live in the town. You used to have a degree. Now you don't need any of that. They just show up.
Oh, God.
One, they'll throw a firearm right at you. Here you go. Get out.
They don't have any kind of like real training. No, just
Nah,
on the
you have to go
job?
22 weeks through police academy.
Oh, okay.
And then when you come out, you either do 3 to 6 months with what's called FTO, field training. So you're with somebody for that.
I'd like to see these cadets come out and do 3 to 6 months in prison,
Oh,
so they know where they're sending people.
oh. You
What do you
do.
think of?
I wouldn't be able to survive.
Oh.
Bscoop. I want to
Yeah.
put everybody in prison for a while.
I know. Why?
It actually seems like a great idea. In order to carry our pepper spray, we got to be sprayed with it. So why not send us to prison too?
Oh,
my
really?
God.
Yeah.
Great. I've heard of
The
this.
taser too. If you want to carry a taser, you got to get hit with one.
Ah. What about the other thing? The
No,
puke?
they don't.
Yeah, this is what it feels.
Maybe we should do that too.
Why not?
You can wear
No.
your vest.
Well, I
Yeah.
hope so. You know what though? Someone would say, "I'm never getting out without the vest."
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I've always said for careers who should be a patient is for things nurses and doctors should have to sit in a bed for 7 days and they have to press a button every time they want to just get up, go to the bathroom or go down the hall to eat. And they have to eat the crappy food that's served too. And then they'll know what it's like to kind of be like how a patient feels at times sometimes.
Yeah, it's very vulnerable.
And make them do
Yeah.
follow-up visits where you
Yeah.
give them appointment time and they
Yeah,
have to
and
sit
make
for
them wait 2
25
hours.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, make them wait in the waiting room for 2 hours too. Really aggravate them. Juice it up. It's called the juiced up experiment.
Things would run a lot smoother if
Maybe.
they.
Let's
Well-
just say you wouldn't forget that experience to say, you know what? I felt like I was a prisoner.
Technology is good right now. So my doctor's appointments. So the doctor sent me a scale and then I got a thing to get my blood pricked. And so I step on the scale. It starts the doctor's appointment. They read, because that's what you do when you go to the doctor. They give you. So it's all done online now. Everything and then she'll call me, ask me how I'm feeling, blah, blah, blah.
You mean you said you prick your finger to get blood and it goes.
Yeah, and they can read it on the meter. and they'll read how much oxygen you have.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and it's all done from my home. I could do it in my home.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm a little upset because usually when I go there, I get to at least somebody puts a finger in my butt or something.
Yeah, so see, you're missing out on the full experience.
I'm so
We're slowly getting robbed in this country.
yes, we are.
Yeah.
That's
God.
a highlight.
Where are my finger butt rights?
Do you?
They're trying
You
to
want me to
strip
turn my
everything
head
away
and
from
cough?
us.
You what?
Do you want me to turn my head and cough?
You know, I haven't had that done in a long time now that you say that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, you're almost 50, right?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, they don't. You can just probably do it from your ankles.
Oh, brother.
Wait till they have the robots at home doing that exam. Bend over. Oh,
Oh, definitely. Definitely. There'll be a robot in every house. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
that movie I, Robot with Will
Yeah.
Smith.
Hey, robot. Does it slap you around like Will Smith does, or?
I want the Jetsons robot.
Oh yeah, wasn't that Rosie?
Rosie. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she'd have been deported.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Get her out. Wait till that happens. They start arresting robots when they're in the homes. I could see that happening. Oh, Mrs. Vibicus fell. Oh, the robot did it.
The first robot murder. Well, it's going to happen. I mean, there's going to be automated cars any day now. And
Doesn't Elon have those walking robots though? Those things are creepy looking, in my opinion.
well, there's a company here in Boston that has a robot that they've been developing for years and years, and now it looks like a human in combat, like jumping, flipping. Have you seen this? I think it's called
Yeah.
Boston Robotics, and you can see the progression over the years. Like this thing looks like a soldier in the field, bumping and going up and ducking and keeping its balance. It's really amazing.
I believe it. You seen the dog robots that Mar-a-Lago has?
Oh yes, it's
Yeah,
similar
we
to
have
those.
too
Yes.
here.
Yeah. That might even be the company, the Boston
I think it is.
Electronic.
It's the same company.
I think they developed those dogs for that.
Those things
Not
are
sure.
wild.
Yeah.
You've
the
seen
Secret
them, Joe,
Service.
up front, like up close and personal, and
Yeah, they're huge. You think that looks like the size of a dog? No, it's the size of a human. It's huge.
Oh,
It's
really?
big. It's like one of them drones I seen flying over my head that
Oh.
people are telling me are not drones.
yeah, I know. What's up with that? People are now adamant. Oh, those aren't drones. Well,
No,
what
I
is
don't
it then? Know it all.
Well, they quit. They quit. We're not even taking calls anymore. The FBI was like, "We're done." We explained it, and then tell them to move on.
Oh
Move
wow,
on. Yeah.
To move on. Nothing to see here.
nothing to see. It's just
Nope.
another airplane.
Everything's fine.
As one crashed again today.
Yes, I saw that. Two of them.
Every day.
Yep. If I make it, Paul, I told Bscoop last night.
Yep.
I will do I'll do the camera from Vegas with the crew that I'm hanging out with
Okay, great.
next
Yeah,
Friday if I make it.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
What do you
many
mean if
days?
you make it?
Well, you never know. Now you go. I'm putting the seat. I never put my seatbelt on a plane. I guarantee you, I do this stuff. I may ask for like extra seatbelts.
Oh yeah, strap yourself in. Strap it on, will you please?
Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. All this chatter of
I ain't
it'll be
scared.
fine.
I've lived a good life. I've lived long enough.
Oh God. I mean, it just seems like the evolution of planes. Like there should be some other way to stop these tragedies. Like I don't know, like even like some sort of like parachute or something.
They have
Turn-
it. They have the technology. Take a look into that.
Yeah.
It's the pilot can discharge the cabin out, and it has 2 parachutes, and then cushions will deflate when it gets close to a hard surface on the ground.
Wow.
Really?
They have it. It's a matter of, well, how are you going to tell Boeing to stop doing what they've been doing for so
Right.
long?
Yeah, right.
You're talking
right,
about a
right.
major company. If you think the medication or the whatever, the big oil and big pharma don't want to change, you try to tell Boeing to change what they were doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they must be sons of guns to even just try to communicate with.
Yep. Yeah.
They're
Well,
probably
because
like, "You're out of
they've had a
government."
monopoly all these
It's
decades.
Yep. And then we bailed them out.
I know.
And then they gave everybody
Don't worry
raises.
about it.
it's like upside down world.
I swear to God.
Like Delta.
Yes, Doge is looking at the wrong things. They need to be looking at cops getting drug tested and
I know.
Doge. What do you think of that though? Those young kids that are in all our systems.
I don't care. They can have they can't do anything. It's what are you scared of? What they get to your social security number, then what? They're gonna get a job and then you'll have more social security. If anything, that's a win-win for you.
Well, I mean, when you look at it that way, but usually criminals don't get a job with your social.
Okay.
They usually open a line of credit.
There you go. They'll open
Or-
up a credit card, which after 1 month, because they're not going to pay the bill, you're going to get a notice, and the credit card company is responsible. I've dealt with it many a times.
yeah.
Your credit will get hurt, and you have to fight for it. But then you don't have to pay that money. The credit card company is responsible, and they're insured, just like your bank account. If your bank allows money to come out of your bank account without your permission, without them verifying that was you, that's on them.
FDIC.
Yeah.
I think there's some unknowns that I'm worried about. You know, technology is moving so fast, and I'm just worried because the small history of technology in these last several years or couple of decades, there's a lot of bad actors out there. And with our data, I'm just afraid that something terrible can happen.
You think you're going to get framed for a crime?
Well, what did you have in mind?
I tell you, I made my first purchase for a stupid Secret Santa on Amazon Prime because I don't have it, and I purchased something, and guess what? 3 days later, there was a $1 charge and then a $24,000 charge for an ATV. So I was like, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I meant to tell you. I mean,
Yes, we're extracting your data as we speak.
Right.
They really went from one extreme to the next, though.
it sure did. $1 to 24.
But how did you figure out how in the hell they got access to your?
The lady
information?
said from Capital One, she said it was from Amazon Prime.
Holy cow!
Someone
Amazon
within
Prime's been having leaks.
Oh.
And that was around Christmas time. But my credit card company caught it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was $100,
they catch it.
I bought tickets for the hockey game for my whole crew. So it was like $1,250. And immediately I bought it on a site called TickPick. And immediately as I did it, my credit card company texted me, "Are you trying to make this purchase?" And I'm like, "Yes." I'm like,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying because that happened to me one time with my bank, and I got a text, and this was a fraudulent charge, and I said, "Wait a minute, I'm just sitting here." It was like a Sunday afternoon. I said, "What?" I called. They're like,
Did you order a dozen of double-ended dildos? And he's like, "Yes, no,
Well,
no."
maybe. I mean,
It
2
was
weeks
3
ago.
dozen.
Hey, how much are they?
Did you order a bunch of butt plugs?
in black.
Rainbow.
Oh.
But I didn't have to worry about it. They said, "Don't worry about it." I just had to send in a blood sample, a urine sample.
Well, you can do it from home. Ask him to give you that prick thing.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. How'd you get this all set up? This whole...
My doctor did it.
Really? Oh, you've got a good doctor. Wow.
Yeah, I have good insurance. I can't complain. My dental sucks, but my health insurance is
Yeah, I
good.
can't say I'm impressed with any of the dentists I've ever run into. It's
Uh,
they're hit. I feel like that's hit or miss too. Like the dental
Yeah.
industry.
well, we get
Yeah.
$1,000 for the whole year. That's
Oh.
all.
Oh, that's nothing.
What's that going to
No.
cover? A sneeze?
I had a root canal and a crown done, and I'm way over. I still
know
owe like
it is.
$2,900 more dollars.
Yeah. No, it's highway
It's
robbery.
awful. It's awful.
Oh, thank God they have this thing called Care Credit.
Yes, they
credit
do.
card.
Yeah.
I use it for my dog because my dog had to have surgery on her elbow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. My life's a mess. Can't wait for you guys to come live here and be in it.
So we can make everything better.
You can just watch this train wreck.
Now, do I have to wake you up when you've taken that melatonin though?
I'm never taking it again. I'm never going to eat a bacon cheeseburger.
Wait, do
I'm
we have
never
to
taking
babysit
melatonin.
anybody?
No.
So would you say though that you're sensitive to those medications or what?
Yeah,
I mean,
you know,
it's not even a medication; it's a natural thing.
yeah, I don't take meds though. That's my thing. I'm on no meds. I try to. I mean, every now and then for my stomach, every 6 months I have to do a shot. But I don't like to take meds. I don't take pain meds. I broke my elbow on a Friday once. It was fantasy football weekend. So I had 3 drafts, a Friday, Saturday, and Monday on Labor Day weekend. And I refused to go to the hospital because I wanted to finish these drafts. I went Monday after the draft.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
I am very stubborn. Like it takks a lot. I'm also
Stay out of the hospital.
I'm
Oh.
also very pale.
Wow, that's the one thing the three of us have in common. Probably we're all
The Pale Squad.
the pales.
They ever need a lineup for a pale suspect, we got it.
I know. It was some pale dude I saw.
They were sitting in a car watching the Gulf of Mexico.
They were all on a phone.
Yes. That'll be next. Wait till the first TikTok live shows like a crime or something.
Oh, for sure, that's coming.
Listen, there is a guy that does this. He's over in California, and he's been doing it for so long that he literally is like not part of the police, but like they know his first name and they don't really mind that he's like literally in the middle of the chase with them. And he's live. Like, it's wild.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'll have to find it. I'll watch it from time to time. And
I
he's
would
got
think-
so many people to tune in now. If you want to make a comment, you have to buy your way in. Said,
Wow.
whoa. But it's the coverage he has is like, wow.
I would owe Lucky a lot of money from all the comments I was doing when he live streamed my ass.
Oh, during the replay, you mean?
Yeah. I was adding some good contact to that old stuff.
Oh, I wish I saw them.
Oh yeah, geez, I know. We don't see the comments afterwards, do we?
No. How come?
I don't know. I guess that's how TikTok set it up. I just had to grab my heating pad.
Oh.
Wow, I turned the fan on even though I'm freezing.
Oh,
The sound of a fan, though, is so soothing.
Yeah. She hates it. So we fight all night long. Somebody will wake up in the middle of the night. I'll turn it on. She'll wake up in the middle of the night, turn it off. I'll wake up. It's a war.
you can't just
like
angle it towards you.
It's on the ceiling.
Oh God, you got to get rid of her.
How big's that bed?
It's huge. You
Is
guys
that a
can
king?
get in it. Yeah, we
A
can all get
king,
it. It's whatever the biggest bed is.
California king.
California king, yeah. It's a big bed.
Wow.
It's the
Oh my
biggest one.
God.
But we had to put that kind of bed in this room. This room is gigantic.
Yeah, when it's a large room like that.
You can't just put a little twin in there.
No. You'd feel
Apparently,
lost.
the air quality is getting worse in here. How did that happen? I put the air filter on. Oh, I don't know where my phone is.
Oh, boy. Tell Alexa to turn that on.
Well, she just told me. She said The air quality in your home recently changed. You
Everything
will now go to sleep forever. Thank you. I'm not moving to this heating pad.
What shall be your last song that you would wish me to play?
I did it my way.
Oh, I'm getting free bird.
Joe was nice enough to hang out with me last night at the end because I had a few people in there playing that game with the music, and then Joe ends up just hanging out with me, so that was nice.
I know you mentioned that. I got a moment of I was so tired. I just had to literally close my eyes. I put my eye patch on. I couldn't take it anymore. Not that no wait.
Are you a pirate?
No, like a sleeping patch.
You said eye patch.
I put my eye patch on. I got my parrot, and I set sail for the rusty anchor. Oh Lord, I don't know. Getting older, I had to nap, I guess.
Are you guys ready for hockey in Boston tomorrow?
Are you kidding? Bobby Orr's gonna do a hat trick right on my ass.
Bobby Orr.
Well, wait, why? What's going down?
Come on, there's no excitement. There's a ton of Canadians invaded your town.
Oh, get them out of here.
Oh, we don't hang in those circles.
Oh.
You think we're hanging with hockey Canadians down the sports bar?
Well, I'd like to.
No, come on, man. It's the most talked about. It's a political sport combo.
Really?
It's the next biggest game since Lake Placid when we beat the Russians.
Oh gosh, I don't even know what that's about.
It's 1980, The Miracle on Ice.
Lake Placid, is that the one with Betty White and the
and the crocodiles eat her toes? Yeah, that's all we know.
You remember that movie?
Of course.
Wait a minute. Oh well, Joe's the sports expert for this.
Yeah, The Miracle on Ice. It happened in the Olympics. The Russians were undefeated for like 25 years. Nobody could beat them. Not even win a game against them. And the Americans lost in the regulation. They blew them out 6-0. And with their home in New York, upstate New York, Lake Placid. And they beat the Russians. It was the most unbelievable thing. And it was 1980. So they didn't do it live on TV. So everyone had to wait. And like you couldn't, and like, if you saw a live event now, you would know about it right away. Nobody knew, so they had to watch the replay, so they couldn't even watch it live.
Oh wow!
Wait a
They
minute.
made a whole movie about it. Kirk Douglas is in it, I believe. He's the hockey coach.
But because it was 1980, they didn't show
It
things
live.
live.
Yeah.
Huh.
For some reason,
Interesting.
and it had something to do with it being because the Russians would want to see it in Russia or something, and it was like such a heated political game. They didn't. I think they weren't going to show it if America lost. They just were going to move on.
At the time, do you remember people here? How were people reacting? Were they like biting their nails in anticipation? Were they?
And then I don't know. I was 5. But now it's the same thing. It's such a buzz because the Americans started the game by beating just not even playing hockey. They didn't even let them drop the puck. There were 3 fights in 9 seconds.
Oh, that's right. You said that. Yeah.
That's never happened. The last time in the international sport was like 50 years ago that there was even a fight.
Holy cow.
It was crazy. It was nuts. And,
So
and they booed our national anthem because it was in Montreal. So now they're going to play in Boston, but I really hope Boston people don't boo the Canadian national anthem.
No, Boston is not forgiving. They'll probably boo the Canadian.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
I don't want to see that.
Although I don't speak for the Bostonians. So.
Yeah, well, once they get beers in you, there.
Yeah, we get loud.
Yeah. Paktika in the garage. I can't even
We
do
do.
it.
I think
You guys want to get
that's
some
a
donkey?
stereotype, but I think it's true. Don't you agree, Lucky? The Boston folks, after a few sipskis, we get a little whoa with the lips.
Little. Holy smokes.
Whoa.
You know, it's funny. Bscoop texted me a while ago and said, "Do you want to get donkeys?"
Yep.
And I misread it. And I thought he said, "Do you want to get drunk?"
Wow, that too.
And I was like, "Oh, ha ha ha!" And then I realized
You're
because
like,
he was
"No."
like, because I was like, "Oh, we'll just go to this other coffee shop," and I'm like, "No, I would never deny going to Donkeys." Love it. Yeah, let's get donkeys. Let's get
Yeah,
drunk.
donkeys.
Oh,
Donks. The donks.
oh, brother.
Well, I want a full update on the hockey game tomorrow.
Oh,
Yes,
boy.
sir.
How is that town not buzzing?
Oh, I'm
it's
sure it
horrible.
is, but we don't
I don't
travel in
go
those
outside.
circles. We don't travel in those upside down pink triangles.
I mean, I suppose I could go over to that region of town and
I would think that whole I know there's a difference between inner city Boston and the outer there, but I'm just saying that I would think it would be on every TV station. It's a big event. I'm sure hotels, everything are booked. I bet you could
Oh, I'm sure of it, no doubt. But I'm staying away from it.
I'm sure there's a buzz. Now, who's playing? You said it's the Canadians and what, the Boston Bruins, or?
No, America, the best of the American NHL players versus the best of the Canadian.
Oh, okay. Oh, then it's wild.
Oh,
And it's the
okay.
final game. It's winner takes
boy.
the trophy. And we whooped their ass in Canada.
Boy.
So they're coming pissed.
What channel will this be on? Is it
And TNT or NBC. Do you have
Oh.
the thing? You don't just talk to your remote. Just say U.S. hockey.
I don't have that. I don't have. I just have an antenna. I'm cheap.
Oh, you
Well,
have
you
the
have
knob.
no.
Turn
He
to
has
the-
Roku.
He's got the knob. Turn to VHF. And if you halfway turn it, you can kind of see the porn channel. You may get a nipple.
Yeah.
in the
Well, do
squeaky
you
line.
remember that? Because I was infatuated with that whole channel.
Yes, I was.
We'd all be surrounding this. Did you see that?
How did we survive with only really having 5 channels of TV?
I don't know how we feel. I mean,
That's how we had to watch MASH. We had no choice. It was MASH or
Right.
the news.
And don't you love it? They'd be like, it was the highest rated show in history. That's because it was the only show on, dude.
Yes.
But if you missed it, there was no reruns.
That's right. There was no rerun.
So you had to watch it.
Get it. Well, that's what's funny because they're even talking about, that show. Remember Melrose Place?
Yep.
So that was in the 90s. And now you could probably do the DV. I don't know if you could do DVR or not. You could VHS it. But they have a podcast out and they're thinking of rebooting the whole show. So they've done this whole podcast now. And it's gained a lot of traction, excitement to buzz about, oh, they're going to bring back the show. And I'm thinking, yeah, but I don't know if you're going to be able to compete now. I mean, you're going to be on you're up against streaming platforms. And
Yeah. It was a shitty show. Unless they're
was a shitty show.
Are they replaying it or they're rebooting it?
they're going to reboot it and make new episodes. And I'm thinking, I don't think that's going to fly. No one's going to.
I need to find something because I found 3 VCR tapes of all my wrestling matches that my dad video recorded. And I need to find a way to watch them. Do you guys have any ideas on that?
What are they?
VHS tapes.
VHS.
Oh,
What can he do? He needs to
You
watch
can-
them.
you can order a VHS
Adapter?
player.
Yeah, but where would it plug in on these TVs? These are all HDMI. I don't think they're.
Oh, there's no RCA's on them.
Oh.
Yeah, not on these smart TVs.
Oh, there are adapters then.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wait,
That sounds like a lot of work.
It does.
Oh.
Now, wait, can't he have that converted to something digital, though?
I looked into that, and the one company in New Jersey went out of business.
Oh,
that
my
I
gosh.
Yeah, because who the hell wants to do that anymore? I mean,
Right. It only lasts for so long.
Right. Everything's been converted over. They
So
said-
great. I'll never get to see my memories. Thanks.
Oh, no.
well, unless you go through the arduous task of buying an adapter.
It's
Oh,
fun.
that sounds like too much work. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Amazon adapter, come to my house.
Yeah, but the problem is, what if what if these VCRs are like $24,000 or something?
Oh no. Plus, Facebook Marketplace, you might even be able to find something. An
Yeah,
old
maybe I could
VCR.
trade him a projector for it.
I was just gonna say, just try the projector.
Can you imagine trading that $1,000 projector for a $25 VCR?
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
somebody that knows those projectors will be like, "Whoa, that thing's worth $7,000."
Oh, I can't get to it. I can show you guys. I found so much stuff where I was in the front page of the newspaper, wrestling. It was nice.
It's all on those
Oh, really?
VHS tapes.
How old are you on that?
So let's say 1993. What was I? 18.
Okay, so old enough.
My feet are freezing.
Honest to God, this cold is getting to me.
Lucky.
I can't get to it.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Did he just put somebody in the freezer?
No,
I thought that was you, Lucky. I thought you.
no, that was me. I was trying to get to the. This is what I was trying to get through to show you. Oh, hold on.
Wait, we got-
Mess up the garage.
What is this?
The garage.
Oh,
This is
my
all
let me-
God.
the audio furniture. So I
Wow.
knocked over the bike trying to. It's in that green tub is where my tapes are.
Oh boy,
So I knocked over this big girl bike.
whose bike is that? Is that yours?
Nice pink bike.
Oh, I do need.
You don't
this
have anybody in the family that does any kind of video?
No, my family. I do need this though.
Oh yeah.
Oh. There's not a body in that suitcase, is there?
God, my feet are frozen on this floor.
Oh, let's see
Anything,
them.
you guys? It's like you ever watch? You remember Wheel of Fortune, where they would just go around. You could buy something with the
Yeah.
end.
I'll take that blanket.
Yeah. This is the for the ad.
Oh gosh.
No, that's all. This is all.
Are
For,
you searching for a VCR or?
this is all for the outside partying.
I can't believe nobody has a VCR
No.
that you
I
know.
know.
Would love to watch these videos too, because I was a maniac.
When did you get the tapes? Recently?
Yeah, I was looking through. I was trying to find my diploma, my college diploma that I don't use. And it
Yeah,
was
you
in
gotta-
there with that. And my mom, she kept all come on, fucking thing, snow blower. Jesus.
Don't touch
Oh.
your toes.
My mom kept all my clippings.
Oh,
Everything, and she did a whole nice scrapbook, and then that's where those videos were. Oh,
look at
All
that
right.
gorgeous floor.
thank
Well,
you.
if
That's
I
really
move in, I like doing that stuff, transferring videos
you
over.
go.
So
perfect. This is
that'll be the
side
first
bathroom. That's where number 2s go in the downstairs.
Oh, that's smart.
It's the warmest bathroom in the house. It's where the heat hits first.
Oh, perfect.
Are all the luggage in there? In here? Yeah. In this one. Where did the box go with the videotapes and the newspaper? What color box? It was red, right? With the VCR tapes for wrestling.
Oh my gosh.
It's
in a
The red thing.
bin.
Yeah, I made a mess in there. It was too cold.
Maybe it's red bin. It's red bin. Okay.
All right. All right. Be well. Enjoy your TV.
Hi,
What is she
baby.
watching?
Oh, she's gonna kill me one day. She watches all the Dateline. How to kill your husband.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Yep.
how they do it. They study and plot and wait.
If you look at her channel history, it's just that. Look at this cute
Look at the dog.
pepper.
Oh,
The dog's saying you're not coming up here.
Yes. Oh, she'll try to knock you down the steps.
Oh my
She
gosh.
just wants to walk next to you. That's her thing.
Oh,
Oh, all right. Well, I'll find those newspaper articles for you.
yeah.
The clean lady put everything away. It's nice.
Yeah, looks good. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, you
Oh
don't have
yeah,
the,
go
you
to
don't
a
have
secondhand shop and get a VCR. Secondhand shop and get a VCR.
I think I like. What did I see down there?
What about like a Savers? Do you have Savers there?
No. Big Lots. That's
There you
nice.
go.
That's not.
No, no, you need like secondhand.
Oh, my toes are frozen.
Oh my gosh. You're
I don't know.
pretty
That could be worth more. Frozen toes.
Oh yeah.
I put peanut butter on them or something.
And then have the dog lick the peanut butter off.
Oh, we may get in trouble. That could be considered something.
Yeah. You know what?
People would pay for that.
I'm
Yes,
looking
they would.
on
They would
Amazon. They have a device. You do need obviously the VCR, but you plug it in. You can put it on a USB stick.
Oh.
Oh, and then just okay.
Yeah, digitize it that way.
All right. I'm curious. I haven't seen those tapes in so long. There could be like some cool gems on there, you know?
Exactly.
It may not just be my wrestling matches.
Really?
Could be Howard the Duck, because I remember that was on one of I had a tape of that.
Oh my
Like a
God.
bootleg version of Howard the Duck.
That was a funny movie.
Stupid.
You're right about that on these VHS tapes because I remember that. It's like, oh, I don't remember I recorded this on here too. And then it cuts into like some party and it's like,
Yeah.
someone recorded over a TV show and then threw in like someone's like Sweet 16 party and it's like,
Yeah, I was going through some old tapes. My aunt's wedding, and there was like little to no lighting. So I was trying to enhance it or lighten it up through some software. I really couldn't do anything much with it, but
yeah.
so I think I have 2 VCRs down here,
Oh.
and I got the adapter. I plug it in my computer.
Yeah.
You think those tapes should be fine? I mean, I haven't seen. I don't even remember even in the moving them.
Oh, maybe you threw them out.
No, they're there. I saw them. They're there. They're in there. I saw them 2 days ago. I saw the newspaper. I was looking for my diploma. I found it. She moved it on me. Because I make a mess. Like that's why I have the Tasmanian Devil. I just Tasmanian Devil that garage, and her OCD will go nuts now that she knows I went through there, and she'll go back in there and fix everything I did.
Once she's done watching the show, she'll be in there all night.
Yep, and then she'll bring me up my beverage with the poison in it, and
But see, it's good you told us that because now it's breadcrumbs.
I'll get her back. I'm going to take her on a cruise.
Wait, are you going to do a cruise?
No chance. Unless it goes to Vegas.
Oh, I know.
They don't have cruises there.
No.
Yeah. You can't get there from here.
No.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to get a used VHS player.
I'm going to look for one. I want to watch it. I'll have that prepared. My kids
Have
gonna
it prepared.
Yeah, I was a good wrestler, man. I won my district. I won my region. I went to states. Finished like 5th. I represented New Jersey in the AAU Olympics.
It's amazing.
Went to Amarillo, Texas, of all places, which is the worst. It was a truck stop, and then we wrestled in front of probably truckers that I don't even realize. It was probably it was horrible. Amarillo, Texas was trash. That's
Really?
what I remember. It's in the what do you call the roof, the pipe of Texas. So it's almost near Oklahoma. I remember seeing a tornado.
Oh,
That was pretty cool. Armadillo, I saw. But otherwise, there was nothing great. But I wish I had a picture on my phone.
well, you're thinking, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, we had somebody on from Texas earlier. Remember, Lucky?
No.
Aaron. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
he was frozen.
He said it was like 28.
Yeah, it's chilly weather there too. Yep. Yeah, I'd like to see those because you said last night I looked up your friend. What was his name? Was it Charles or?
Yes, Charlie Haas. Yep.
Yeah, we were looking at that last night. Remember? Because I googled it. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, you could see it. You know, if I could get those videos, it'd be good. I wait till I show you some of the newspaper articles. Like I was on the front page of the sports section.
Oh wow,
That's how like me wrestling is pretty cool.
you'd be good. Why didn't you ever go into like broadcasting for like the sports?
You know, I always like statistics, and that's you know, I would love to like do statistics for baseball or even
Yeah.
football. Growing up, when we had the Nintendo, it wouldn't keep you statistics. I would hit pause after each at bat and write down which batter did what. I did what when I keep his average. If he hit a double, triple, I keep all the stats. Yeah. Now the games do it for you.
I used to collect the baseball cards. I was a maniac about that.
Yep. Yep. I wish I kept them.
I know. I hear you. Me too. I don't know where I'd sell them, but I'm sure there's someplace.
Oh yeah, there's definitely for if you had good ones. Yeah. I can't believe I got to go to work tomorrow. 2 days in a row. This is ridiculous.
Oh, what time are you up in the morning?
4:30. Sometimes 4:30. Sometimes I'll hit.
Oh,
I don't have to be in until 6, but you got to figure I got to get up, get ready,
right.
and then I got to drive 20. It takes me 20 minutes to get there, and then I have to go and get changed and put on my clown outfit.
Keep thinking of your trip.
I am. Trust me.
That's what helps.
Like today sucked because I actually had to work, but there's
Right.
some days I
And
just
then you had everybody's kid.
Yeah, I know. But some days all I have to do is just go to calls and make sure people are doing things right.
Yeah.
But today I had to work because all those trainees, there were 3 trainees, new guys, they had to go with other people, so they needed to put me to work.
Now, did they come over and see that 39-year-old or?
Yeah, one of them did. Yeah.
Wow.
Whose dad I used to work with that is retired when I worked in the strike force. That's how you know you're old when your friends' kids are now working with you. You're the old guy.
Oh my gosh. But no, I suppose that's good to have them exposed to those kinds of things, you know, even if they're not like in that area.
Yeah, I'm so numb to it, but it's a weird feeling. Even though you know what you're dealing with, your brain just makes it go away because in the moment you're like, all right, I have to do this, I have to do this, and no matter what, even if like an arm's chopped off, or I had a guy's leg chopped off once after a motorcycle chase, and it was crazy. It wasn't even bleeding. That's how good this thing sliced. I'm holding the leg with the shoe still on.
Oh my god!
Well, he had a stolen motorcycle. So let's not feel bad for him. And he took off, obviously, and he lost control and he fell off the bike. The street sign, the speed limit sign, cut his leg.
Whoa!
Clean, like seared it too. It was it looked fake.
Holy cow!
So
and then he turned around and sued the whole city.
He tried to sue because he lost his other ankle too. It cut his leg off and then his ankle of his other foot from the ankle out. And the best is we had a sergeant and he didn't know the family showed up on scene. So we have the whole road closed down and this sergeant goes, I guess this guy's not going to have a leg to stand on in court. And they heard. They heard.
Oh god!
They filed a complaint. I mean, they were right. They were right. He shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Well, human nature, though.
I've been in an emergency room elevator where they cracked open the chest and are massaging a heart with it looks fake, dude. The inside of a human looks fake.
Oh, really?
So I've seen. So I don't get squirmish. I've seen somebody. What do they call them? Shunts, where the I've seen it pop open and the person just bled out everywhere. It was like chocolate pudding. The top layer. There was so much blood on the floor. Like the top layer gets that crust, like on a hot chocolate pudding.
Yeah, describe it in terms of food.
You have to in order to cope with it.
The most delicious chocolate pudding that you can imagine.
Hot right out the pot.
Like a double chocolate pudding. That's how the dirty blood on the floor looks. Wonderful.
Nice
With a
and
bag of
warm.
bones next to it.
That reminds me, I got a double chocolate ice cream waiting for me.
Yeah, but I
Did you
bet
just say
you'll-
you were freezing?
Yeah, but I know I did buy them. They were too good. The what are they called? Klondike bars, double chocolate ice cream, chocolate on top, and chocolate. I want it.
It's funny because the guy, my neighbor's brother, worked for USAID, and his job was to study what people would do for a Klondike bar there, and they let Elon cut him.
Oh my gosh. That was a real job?
God damn it, B. Yes. We were giving him, he was getting $5 million a year to study how many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
That's great.
Yeah.
I wonder what people would do, really.
Or Klondike. Remember those commercials?
No.
Yeah. B's not old
I like
enough.
the ones with the Nestle Crunches in the Klondike.
What did people do?
They bark like a dog.
Really?
In the commercial,
They need to bring this back.
it was what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great marketing thing. I mean, thinking something is so delicious that people would make fools out of themselves. That's got to be good. I want to buy those. I went. They had so many different varieties, though. I did go to. It was chocolate ice cream, double chocolate. They had Reese's flavored. They had like cookies and cream flavored. I'd never seen so many Klondike varieties.
You know what? Take that treadmill you have and just throw it in the garbage. Just throw it.
I was thinking of that. I was thinking of that.
Forget it.
Unless you put the Klondike bar on a fishing wire on a fishing line and it's in front of you and you're running on the treadmill to get to it.
Yes.
I've almost got it.
Yes.
It'd be quicker than that.
Is there any Ozempic in the evidence cooler?
You ever hear the side effects of that?
What?
You go, watch those Ozempic commercials and see the side effects.
Oh, it's awful. That
Yeah, there may be
Well,
bloody stool. You may experience
Right.
diarrhea from every
you
hole.
may
that you
collapse
have.
permanently.
Yeah, but
You may-
everybody looks so happy. They're dancing
Well, they're
and singing on
blind.
rainbows.
And they have
Yes.
heart failure.
Yeah, it's
May cause heart failure.
people will take that jab, but they won't take the one.
Right. I know. I love it. And it's in like massive droves. People can't get enough of it.
Well, you should have bought stock in it. Ozempic,
Yeah, I guess so.
and the Wegovy was
Yeah.
like 3 years ago. They were $5 each. They're
Right.
at hundreds of dollars now. $120 a share.
Do you all
Yeah.
remember Oprah did that special that night? And I didn't watch it, but I knew it was coming up. And it was like a lot of hubbub about it online. Like, oh, Oprah's hosting a big special about miracle drug for weight loss.
Oh
You did
no,
that
I
whole-
didn't know that.
Yeah, she did a whole special on ABC. And it was like, oh, yeah, the Ozempic. Look at this. One jab. Oh, you take it, it pops you fat. Oh, look at me.
I mean, yeah, what is it doing inside the body? Is it dissolving fat or?
I don't know. It's got to be bad
The
though.
body, because well, my friend took I know someone that took it, and he said the pressure was just too much inside it. He said, I felt like I overate, and I haven't eaten in like
Oh.
4 days.
Oh, so that's not good because you're losing nutrition.
Okay, that's not healthy though. You haven't
Yeah.
eaten anything,
You need nutrition still.
and you shouldn't have that kind of pressure that you have to unbuckle like your pants.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell kind of pressure did he have?
I didn't get too much. I didn't agree with it anyway. I said I wouldn't be getting any kind of jab or anything like that. It seems ridiculous to me. But
Yeah, I'm 50. I'll be 50. I don't care. I don't care.
I lived a good life.
the best way to clean out naturally, pineapple and cucumber. Trust me. Whoa.
Really?
Oh
No,
yeah.
the-
3 weeks. Wow. You'll say what?
Nah, the clean out is the thing you drink before the colonoscopy.
I know, but I mean
Yeah.
like for weight loss and stuff.
Oh, weight loss.
It will
Oh,
help
really?
expedite. Yeah, and some lemon and honey with it. Yeah.
They say
what-
pineapple helps sweeten things up too.
Oh, yeah. So yeah,
Well.
and everyone gains a few inches.
Yeah. Dr.
Now
Leary
I'm
told
totally,
us that.
totally
Yeah, Dr.
sidetracked.
I went to my PCP and said, "Hey doctor, my friend Dr. Leary told me I'm bigger. You want to check it out?" He said,
No, I
"Okay,
heard
let's
that on
look."
Oprah. Dr.
And
I
I said,
said
"Is this
that
covered
on
by
Oprah.
insurance?"
That's our segment. You guys need a Dr. Leary segment. One just for
Okay.
10-minute
What
Dr.
about
Leary.
Dr. Mama?
Dr. Mama, nobody wants to hear advice from me. What did I have the other day? Little hot dogs and crescent rolls for dinner. And a
Yeah,
Cadbury
You gotta
egg.
have like 2 experts on.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
I
have
almost
to
got one of
disagree,
those
though. They
Cadbury eggs.
You guys
Oh.
can't agree.
Right. We got to have a disclaimer. Do not listen to these
Right.
people.
Do not listen.
Right. We're just your friends.
Right.
I
We're
wrote
also
satire. Yes.
We're also doctors.
Who are not doctors, but we are doctors.
Well,
We
look-
stayed at a Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the last time I was at a Holiday Inn.
Oh,
I can tell you. Holy Christ.
I think I got married at a Holiday Inn.
Oh, really? What year was this?
Ooh, when did I get married? 2007?
Oh, first iPhone.
Look at you coming up with facts.
Oh yeah, when I'm on, I'm on.
I asked him to play music trivia, and he was giving me the one-hit wonders. Of the
Hey,
80s.
I gave you 80s. You were pretty good.
Oof, I don't know. So I knew the songs. I just didn't know those artists. I got
Well,
Culture Club, though.
That playlist was rough.
Yeah, Culture Club I got in one note.
Oh yeah. No, that was hard because it was like the crap list of the 80s, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then they threw in some great ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of it knocked you off your A game.
Yep. 8 o'clock, fellas. I am checking out.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Have
Go
a great
Mama's
night.
time with you two is over for the night. I
Has
appreciate it.
expired.
And be well.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Take it easy. There he goes.
Here he goes. Where's his
Oh.
exit music?
I almost deleted it. Holy
Oh my
smokes.
gosh.
I don't understand this phone. I've been
Oh,
hitting a
boy.
lot of.
Mama, to be your mama, to be your mama.
I've been clicking things by mistake.
Oh boy, you're
Yeah, my
okay.
fat fingers.
Maybe just try the Ozempic for 3 weeks.
I am. Oh no, when I'm eligible
Are you
for it, I'm getting it.
Well, listen, there are other variations that you can get. It just you don't have to do Ozempic. They have other
Like, well, what do you mean?
crap.
Like I can go get it in Mexico or something? What do you mean?
I don't know. I know that there are other various types of, medications like the O.
Oh, I just saw something here. I'm sorry. 1 second.
Oh, sure.
Um,
Similar to the Ozem. I don't even know if we're allowed to say the name of it.
I know it.
Like now I'm paranoid because I was just going to say something else and I caught myself.
Oh,
I said, whoa, holy cow. So yeah. Isn't it funny how the people coming in and out comes to a complete halt after a while when there's like millions of people on this app?
but part of that is TikTok.
Okay.
We're not following their rules.
Oh,
If we were like to restart
I know.
and said, whenever we start saying anything about anything, they just don't put you in front of that many eyes.
Yeah. So if I talk about the TikTok shop, though, guess
Well,
what?
yes, the TikTok shop
Shop.
is where I shop. I got 8 things
Then
in
you
my
get the
shopping
Ozemis from the TikTok shop. Oh, there we go. You're right. It worked.
cart. How can the air be getting worse after I turned on the filter?
I'd
Can
be
anybody
getting
tell
out of
me?
there. I think you should get in the car and go.
Oh, I can rest for a little bit here. Let me
That's,
turn on my other air
and
filter.
they always say never lie down.
What do you mean, never lie down?
That's what they used to say in the horror movies.
When the air is no good?
Well, just in general. I mean, never rest. Ah, welcome to Sissy 72.
Is that Sissy Spacek?
I think so. What's the latest? Well, isn't that nice? Joe came in.
Oh, he's always funny. Mm.
You're getting tired, Dickie.
Mm.
I love that donkey story.
Let's get drunk.
Gosh,
I mean, if that isn't the funniest thing.
you were like saying, "What happened to poor B? Now he wants to get sloshed." Ah,
No, I just thought it was a funny thing to say. And then I'm like, let's meet at the cafe, and you're like, okay.
I was like, okay. I was really hoping to go on a donkeys.
I would never deny donkeys.
I know, because I know what you love, the Happy Meal. It does. It makes you happy and sleepy.
Well, I'd like them to get rid of the box and charge like $5 for the meal.
I
Let's
know.
cut the cost even more. Like, I don't need the
Well, that
damn
would be good.
box. It's
I
not
know.
like even it says anything on it. Like, what's
I
the
know,
big
it's
damn
stupid.
deal?
Like, who cares? Like, what are they doing? That's how they can justify the $20.
I don't know.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So what else is happening today? Anything?
Did I tell you Delta wants to offer everybody 30,000? We should ask Joe what he thought of that.
I think you did mention that, yes. But
Oh, okay. And the
oh
iPhone,
yeah.
that was my big thing. Those are the two big.
Oh, okay.
Other
Because
than
I
that, it's
think
fine.
you said the 30,000, and I said no because
Yeah,
you could
I
probably
did.
get millions.
Right. I at least want 2 million.
Oh, at least upside down. That's an easy 2
Oh,
million.
yeah. I mean, long term, how do I know my neck's not going to hurt in 6 months from now?
Mm.
And then I go get a CAT scan and they say, oh, were you thrown on your head by accident in the last 6 months? Gee, let me think about it. Yes, I was.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a strange reading. It looks like
And
you
then,
were upside down in a
right.
traumatic injury.
Were you thrown upside down by an airplane? Gee, I was. Oh, you might want to let them know. You're going to sue them. I can't. I took 30,000. Oh, okay. Don't do that then. You can't. You have no legal rights to do so.
30,000.
30,000. And you guess what? They're going to make you sign for that 30,000. You better read the small print very carefully.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you bring your lawyer along.
And they said that you could never fly Delta again. Will be the
I
other.
was just going to say, it also says you can never fly Delta again. I bet it does say that.
Oh sure.
They don't want you on there.
No, they
No.
don't want you possibly getting another penny from them.
Yeah. No way. So never take their money. Take them to court. And I know people say, yeah, but I don't have 30,000. I could use it. Yeah, but you could use 3 million though. What are you going to do with 30,000?
3 million. Mm.
At least 2 million.
I think I'd get an RV.
I'd sleep in the RV. I'd be traveling everywhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking of it again.
Telling you. Forget it. Get a great cellular plan. You get the 5G signal.
Yeah.
I'd map out places that you can stay over legally for a couple
Yeah.
nights and just keep traveling.
Well,
I'd
you
go.
know, did I ever tell you this? That Walmart, any supercenter, any Walmart, they will allow campers, RVs, to park in their lot overnight.
Really?
That's like part of the Walmart, like family, like
Really?
off. Yes, and there's one right up here where I am. He's always in there, and wherever I go, I always look around because they park way so they're not in the way, way
Oh,
in the
yeah.
back or on the side.
Sure.
Because usually they have these huge parking lots, right? So.
Right.
And they figure, well, okay, and then they're going to come in and get all their supplies from there. So,
Yeah.
and especially when I was in, I traveled the country, as you know, when I was in all these other places where, where there's long stretches of towns and roads, and the only place is a Walmart,
Right.
there'd be like a dozen RVs in the parking lot overnight. Yeah.
Well, that explains why I would always see them then in Quincy at the Quincy location. It's a huge
Yeah.
lot. I don't know if you've ever been to that one, the one in Quincy. It's up on a hill.
No, where is this?
Oh, it's tucked in. It's like North Quincy,
Huh.
and it's actually a pretty good Walmart. It's very
I'll
busy.
have to look it up. I can't
Yeah,
picture
look it up. It's huge lot though. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Excuse me.
So that explains it.
I don't know what
Oh, it's like you had
sins I committed in my life. Those Catholic nuns did to me to shame me into this existence. And all I wanted to do was be a good altar boy.
You failed the test.
Apparently,
What was that all about when Charlie does that?
Charlie who?
He's on radio. That other rat.
Charlie.
The guy that's in the state.
Oh.
He's in Birmingham or someplace like that.
Yeah. Why does he make sounds? Well,
Yeah, what is that?
he probably needs to up his medication. He is funny. We should check in with him more often.
I'll tell you, he's on there every night, every day.
Oh, is he?
Every night. And he's always talking about his upstate New York where he is, but I can never get in because I was only in there that 2 times now I've been in with them. He's always.
What do you mean he's always talking about? He never makes one bit of sense.
No, he doesn't. He just rambles and rambles and rambles and. I know he was on. He's on there usually evenings. With the peace pipe.
Yeah. The peace pipe.
Yeah.
Telling you. Bscoop.
TikTok shop though. I bet they have a.
Did I tell you
VCR
about the
player.
TikTok shop? It's my one-stop shop.
You told me today that it was like very intricate, some of the stuff though.
Well, you're not going to find curtains like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go to the TikTok shop. I mean,
those curtains.
oh my God, I spent my whole paycheck at getting these curtains.
These curtains.
Oh, I can't even tell you these curtains. I'm so glad I live here. Oh, I'm so glad I'm around the corner with these curtains. I'm going to do my whole house with these curtains.
Look, I'm going to do these curtains for this season and that season.
Oh, I'm going to be giving these curtains for Christmas presents. You're not going to find, I'm telling you, you're not going to find curtains like this anywhere. Except the other curtain shops around the country.
Right. There's one 2 doors down. Same crappy curtain.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Oh, brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's King Trump. I forgot that bitch was on there.
Oh, you weren't even looking at your phone.
Well, no, I'm on the iPad today. I put
Right.
it's in a holder and it's beside me on the little table.
I know you had that photo up this whole time.
Well, he's a bitch. He thinks he's a king. He wrote that.
I
He
know
put
he
that up.
did. How do you feel about that?
I feel
Explain.
that we are no longer in the if stages. If this
I know.
happens, if we are in the imminent stages of civil war.
Oh my goodness.
That's why my friend down there in North Carolina, I said I'm staying right here in Massachusetts
Oh, yeah.
because in case civil war breaks out. And I said, and if Massachusetts becomes compromised, I can get right up to Canada because I got friends there.
Where do I go?
Well, you can come with me to Canada.
All right. How do I get in? I only have a license.
Oh, you don't have a passport?
Oh, I better get one.
Well, but you do claim asylum, just like the
Oh.
immigrants do here.
All right.
They'd let you in. Didn't you ever watch The Handmaid's Tale?
No.
You never watched it?
Well, I saw episode 1 and it was so disturbing to me. I had I said I just can't entertain this. I said I get it. I think it was great, but wow, it really shook me to the core.
Yeah. Well, you only watched the first episode. Wow. Well, I think they're about to start the final season. I think this is the 5th
Yeah.
season after about a 2-year hiatus and maybe 3 years from the pandemic.
Isn't that interesting that it shook me up that much though?
Well, yes,
And again,
but
I
I
don't know.
believe it because now that I know you and I know the show, and yes, I can believe it because it actually shook me as well because I can picture that happening. And
Right.
what you may or may not know, I don't remember the first episode, but it takes place partially here in Massachusetts,
Yeah.
in Boston.
Yeah.
Boston falls to the religious zealots, and it's Canada that people escape to. Canada takes in a lot of the USA refugees.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that, partially to be funny, but partially because that's what actually happens in the show. I
Yeah.
forget, but I believe the Northeast states are like what do they call it? Gilead.
Yeah.
The religious zealots and all that stuff. And so, yeah. And there's a few scenes in that those first episodes where the mother of the main woman there, they're all like, "Oh, come on, it's no big deal."
Right.
And then you see her in a labor camp, and it's like that really did hit me, and it's like, wow.
It's like,
And
whoa.
it goes on again for years, so there's just so much to it that. And now we're coming back for the 5th season, which is appropriate since we're on the second term. I guess
What
this
timing,
actually would
huh? What timing?
this would because he did 4 years. This will be the 5th year, so this is the 5th season of this asshole too. The king right there, the king of the fools. I can't take it.
I know. Now, did he get rid? He really did get rid of that congestion fee because remember that was introduced in New York.
Yes, but I don't know the details.
I don't
So
either.
I mean, how can he?
How can he do that though if he doesn't control that city?
I don't know. Should we look it up? Let's look it
No,
up.
it's okay.
I mean, he just makes things up. I mean, he
Well,
can
that's just,
just.
I'm only going off of what he's told us. So
He's the king.
yeah. So what? I shouldn't have to go do any kind of research or educate myself if he's going to
What's
put
it
that
called?
out there.
Congestion pricing?
Congestion pricing.
How did
Remember?
Trump end congestion pricing?
Well, I'm sure they're saying, well, there's a process.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
let's see what the AP says.
Well, there you go.
Trump ordered the halt, congestion price in New York. I mean, it is very frustrating
Yeah,
to think that just to go to parts of a city you have to pay. It's just
I agree. I mean, now, even before he was in office, this was not.
now look at this. The federal government has rescinded its approval of the program.
Huh.
This is according to the U.S. Transportation Secretary
Uh-huh.
Sean P. Duffy.
The
That's-
diddler?
The U.S. Transportation Secretary's name is Sean P. Duffy.
The diddler.
Oh my God.
John Diddy Combs.
That's what I mean. What is this real
What's
life?
going on? Duffy.
I don't know. It didn't really answer the questions of how.
No, it really didn't.
Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. There's more. There's advertisements. Hold on.
Right.
I got to
please
get
hold.
by 5 inches of advertisements.
I was just going to say, it's probably advertisements all over the place.
Well, they filed a lawsuit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy.
Oh, his Trump Tower is in the congestion zone. That's right. Oh my God.
What, he can't afford the $12? I mean,
Congestion pricing is dead, he wrote. Long live the king.
well, I don't know.
This is look at this is what the governor wrote back to him. New York hasn't labored under a king in over 250 years.
Oh, geez. That's what she said?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We sure as hell aren't going to start now, she said.
Oh, wow.
We're headed for a big civil war.
Oh,
It's
my
happening. It's happening.
Oh, gosh. Get your orders in. Get your affairs in order.
Get your fears in order. Luckily, I don't have any. All I have is a fucking wet floor and a fucking wet brain. My mother used to say, people who drank too much like my father, he's got squash rot. He's got squash rot, Paul. What do you expect?
What do you want? What do you want?
Congestion pricing. I mean, it's
The whole
Oh.
thing's ridiculous to begin with, though. Congestion pricing for the busiest city in the country.
I mean, yeah. What are we talking about?
Sure, let's just charge people more.
Right. Let's see how much. What
Let's
do we
cripple
charge?
every Broadway show.
I get
by
it.
not
Yeah.
letting
What?
anyone
I got
come.
even a better idea. Why don't we charge people for each block they walk down?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
And they have to show their papers every block.
There you go. You better apply for your passport, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Really?
That's, well, I mean,
What if it comes to that though?
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun dun dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun, dun,
dun
dun,
dun dun
dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun.
It's all fun and games till
Yeah,
somebody
it's all coming
becomes
back to me now till someone does my hair. Your little snitter snot. With your pitter pitter snot.
I don't understand.
Did you stand it? What
Why
was
is it
it? What?
when I got here the air quality went down? What does that tell you?
Wait, are you serious?
It could be because I'm walking around, the dust went in the air. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
What were you gonna say?
I forget.
I wonder why the plug became unresponsive, though.
I know why. Someone
Not
was
sure.
down there. Someone was jiggling things around.
Jiggling, jiggling.
You think?
Um,
Nah.
hard to say. It could have. I did turn off the automatic setting while I was away, so it wouldn't
Oh, did you?
automatically come on. Just so, you know,
Right.
they noticed when I was gone before that this thing would turn on occasionally. So I thought I had disabled that. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Did I disable it? I just disabled the routine. This was saying the plug was off.
Oh,
You know, it's one of those smart plugs.
right.
I have it so that when it gets to a certain level of dust and whatever else, that it'll turn on the air cleaner. And then when it goes low, goes down to nothing, it turns itself off. It's been very good. But I figured since I wasn't here,
Well, right.
because they're already complaining about, you know,
Oh,
electric bill. But again, it's like I've had this conversation like there's no floor anymore. Last year I had a floor. It was all insulated here.
right.
That we had a flood. They took down a wall. They didn't put it back. I was going to move in the garage. We started insulating the garage. I bought more insulation. It's half done. Then my uncle dropped dead, and then
Right.
nothing happened. He never said, "Oh, we're not going to finish it. Get out of my house and my life."
Right. It's just being implied.
I mean, I figured we were in mourning. I mean, really, his brother and
exactly.
and I just, you know, I figured, I'm not going to push him.
No.
Plus, I don't even think he can do it alone.
Right.
And even before this, I suggested we get somebody else to help finish building the garage. And I'm not going to have anybody in my house. I mean, just ridiculous.
Yeah, because he's afraid. He's thinking of permits and stuff when really it could just be kept quiet.
Well, right. And I meant like someone we know. And we, you know, on his side of the family, there are some people that could help him. And even Janice's boyfriend there at one
I was just
point
going to say, he
offered.
could probably just do it with you even.
Well, I don't know. I'm not that great. But I even compromised and said, I don't want a big, you know, the original plan was to have like a room almost the size as this. I said, I just want a small corner for my bed and my TV and maybe a desk. And I'll leave everything outside in storage, you know, outside in the garage or whatever. I just want to be up there because it'd be easier to cool, right? And heat because it's a small room.
Exactly.
Just a small room. You know, basically there's two, you know, in a corner, there's already two walls. So you got to build two more walls and whatever we do for the ceiling, right? That's it.
Exactly.
And it wasn't going to be the length of the garage, which was the first plan till my uncle, you know, and I said, no, just make it this one little thing to fit my little bed and a TV and a desk. And that'll be it for now. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Really, dig a hole and
really
I'll
would be
shit in the
perfect.
backyard and that's it.
Yeah.
Because
Enormously.
ironically, the people that live next door, you know, there's a lot of space, but I drive by it all the time, and they have, it's just slightly bigger, but a similar setup with a house and then a like a mud room and then a garage, but it's huge. And they did turn their garage into a mother-in-law apartment because their mother-in-law lives in there.
Oh, sure.
And they even built a handicap ramp. So like my point is that they're saying like, oh, nothing can be done. We don't know. It's not that nothing can be done. They just don't know how to do it.
You don't know how to do
And
it.
even if you had to do it the right way, who cares? Do you know what I mean? What are we talking? Why do we always have to cut corners and pretend shit and make
I
everything
know.
worse?
You could probably YouTube it.
I think
How
we did on a couple of things.
Right.
Because what I
that would be
wanted in the
better than
garage.
breathing in that ear down there.
Oh yeah. What I wanted. This was before again my uncle passed, but I did want them to connect a toilet out there.
Yeah.
And it can be done. Because again, the people next door do it. It can be done.
Right.
And, you know, just even if you got to finagle things a little bit, who cares?
Right.
I mean, these two aren't going to be around by the time they figure it out.
I know.
And did you know when they bought this place that there was a jacuzzi out in the back?
Oh.
And that what did they do? They
What?
threw it out and disconnected the plug because it was one of those big plugs, you know, for the power.
Oh.
I said, well, look at the two of you are disabled. His back, he's had back surgery. She's got MS. You know what's good for that therapy? A jacuzzi.
I know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I will never use it. See, that's what people think.
It's too expensive to run.
Right. It's too much money.
Why should we enjoy ourselves while we're alive? I mean, honestly,
Hogwash.
you know, I mean, we're all in debt up to our ears. Who cares?
Right. So what's the debt?
I said to them, you know, every 30 days you're going to get a bill. You can either be happy or you can be sad. You're going to be sad? Well, then go sit in the corner and be sad.
Right.
Because in another 30 days, another one's going to come.
I know.
And then another 30 days, another one's going to come. From the time you're an adult to the time you drop dead, every 30 days, the bills are going to come no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
So you can either go on with your life or you can just be miserable.
Or nothing.
You know what I mean? I know that's easier
I
said
know.
than done, but really,
I know.
just... Oh, it's up 9%, the electric. Yeah, because there's no insulation down here, you Fruit Loop. You remember you ripped up the floor? There was a big flood, and the flood was because of him. And they put all that debris, got in the filter. I know I keep saying it. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
But this is what happens.
This is what happens.
You have to, it's all one has left sometimes. It's, oh my goodness. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, the only great thing is that if you end up in a tent, at least spring and summer is coming.
Yes. I thought of that too. I did. Look at, they have an inflatable house that can go right in the garage. If you go on Amazon and look up
I've
inflatable
seen
house.
those. They're pretty cool. I love them.
I'm going to put that right in the corner. Get my
There's
portable
a,
AC hose out the window. And
Yeah,
just
you could.
snuggle into the corner.
You really could. Far in the back. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's just...
They've got some pretty fancy ones. And I saw
I mean...
a video. This guy was in the middle of a snowstorm. He had a little oven going. And this was an inflatable, like an inflatable house. It was wild.
Oh, really? He had a stove. Oh, yeah, I think I have seen
Oh
that.
yeah, these people go all out, and he had a dog and everything, and he was
Was
making
it
food. And
was it a tent or like an
yeah, a tent.
inflatable
Sorry.
tent?
Yeah, a tent. I'm sorry, but
But
still,
was it inflatable?
yeah.
I think I have seen that. Yeah,
I
whatever its
said,
material it's
"Whoa,
made out of.
yeah,
It had a
whatever it was
stove in
made
it.
of."
Yeah.
He did. He put the stove in. He's like, "Watch this."
So what I'm saying is even better because I'm not going to be out in the elements. I'm saying put the damn thing in the damn garage
I know
against the
exactly.
wall.
Exactly. Well, that's just it. I mean,
But I mean, I don't have any more money because of these
right,
bastards.
right.
I mean, I'm trying to keep my cool. You know why I could really snap.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm
Of
going to tell
course.
this tomorrow to the
Well,
you
this
know
is what you
who.
got to tell them is that you're living, you're breathing in mold. You're gonna have to say like all these awful things, but
Yeah.
oh, and if they say, well, they have the shelters, I
Yeah.
can't go to one.
Exactly. Well, listen,
Go
it's
ahead, Raj.
8:30. Let
Right,
me see how long we've been on.
over
Oh
2
my
hours.
God, 3 hours. I can't
Bing.
believe oops, did I
Yeah.
turn it off? I
Oop.
hit something. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You
I'm
hit
trying
it
to
all.
switch it. So I'm gonna say
All
let's
right.
call it. I am going to just rest a little bit, maybe
Okay.
grab a couple of things, and then I will head back.
Okay.
And I'll have my appointment tomorrow, and I will check in with you
Okay.
either later or whatever.
Yeah.
Sound
All
good?
right. Yeah, I'm gonna go make some rounds here, see what everyone's up to.
Yes. Make some bread too, some
Yeah.
toast.
It is.